last time on the Eboa Chronicles, we met a new elf friend who was searching for a monastery in the mountains near we were. Uh, we took a long time, but the party managed to beat their way through a fortress run by a family of fire giants to open up the way to the monastery, only to find that it had been abandoned long ago. And they met a mysterious man in green who asked them to look for a mysterious man who would be silver colored. And now back to our journey.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, just before we start, actually, I'm going to make a small announcement that as of the time of recording, I have just come out of a very, very bad snowstorm called Storm Arwen. You're pretty much aware of this. If anyone sounds weird in this recording, that is the reason why, because we're still dealing with the aftershocks of that. Anyway, let's continue.
All right. So you've made it back to the river, and you're gonna continue sailing your way up it.
Yep.
It's gonna take you a couple days to reach the town of Vaxslot. Husky's been there before.
So she probably knows all the good stopping points to relax.
You had to, Tyron, didn't you? You had to.
I'll refer.
It's good, Tyron, it's good.
Damn you, stud! Let us progress.
I'm sorry,
Anyway.
I've been streaming the Sith Floors all week, and Ty's asking me if I'm streaming that today. It's a joke.
Anyway, Tutsky, you've been downriver before, even though you're now going up it. One thing you notice is a lack of merchant traffic on the river. You've seen so far on the trip, you've seen the occasional person just crossing the river or fishing, very nearby kind of doing stuff on the river. Not the normal barges of goods you'd see going up and down the river between Flussburg and Vaxslot.
Well, this river's far quieter than it was when I last came down here.
How so? Asked Rush.
When I was coming back from that, I went down past this river to Flussburg when I escaped that engagement I was in before I met you guys, and back then there was plenty of merchant barges here peddling goods. Now, it seems a little too quiet for my tastes.
You're still a couple of days. Yeah, you're still a number of days before you get to the lake. You're gonna need to determine if you just want to eat your rations or if you want to fish or look for food on the way there. You should have enough food to make it to get there, but this gives you a bit to determine if you want to kind of flavor your character without
Face.
All right, I'll get my fishing rod.
Quarterstaff plus rope equals fishing rod, right?
Yeah.
You wanted a use for it. I found it.
We're going to use Madras as bait.
How would we use you as bait?
How about you both calm the heck down and we can find some actual food?
Federation that says agree.
How about you two go in a timeout corner over there, Alani? Mind helping me fish?
Federation that says, hey, I'm willing to help.
Once you've calmed down and you two are off each other's necks, I'll consider it. Okay?
We're not on each other's necks. He just pull a bad joke. Should learn when to make them.
Get in the naughty boy corner.
I don't think the boat's big enough to have a naughty boy corner.
Exactly.
It's the back of the boat.
Exactly.
The front of the boat is
exactly.
The front of the boat.
It's a waste of time, also, and resources.
Wouldn't the best place to fish be over the bow anyway, like at the side?
Exactly.
Exactly.
We'll have to stop somewhere because no fish in their sane mind will approach our boat.
I'll tell you what, Medrash, you can help us by helping us pull into the dock and keeping watch.
No fish in their sane mind.
All right.
You-
Well, you can make a survival roll for fishing if you want.
I was about to say me and Alani should have the highest in that.
Give me a second.
What are we
Well,
doing?
we get this survival checks to see how your
Survival
fishing
checks.
turns out.
Yeah, no, I don't have this. I have zeros for now.
I have
Okay,
three
And just give
survival.
more opportunities for me to come up with comedic
Well,
results for your attempts at fishing.
My
I was
survival,
honestly expecting. A natural one.
my
Yeah.
survival is 0. So there we go.
Okay, if everyone is rolling survival, I'm joining them.
Okay, so Alani catches the
I ju-
biggest,
uh,
fattest fish in the sea.
Yes.
No,
No,
Alani
that
that would be a
nothing.
nat
ha-
20.
Alani, just calmly fishing with her, like in a normal way, managed to catch a handful of fish. Marash kind of flounders a
Nothing.
bit back and forth, making lots of noises, and scares a lot of the fish away. Uh, Delith gets too distracted, pestering Medrash to actually try to fish, and then
Makes sense.
Putski
no.
gets too distracted, getting angry at the people to actually fish themselves harder.
Tutski
So
distracted
there's
being angry.
basically a
What's new
little
there?
comedy skit going on while Elani's just fishing and actually catching some food.
You see, Madras, the fish are more interested in you rather than the bait you're using. That's because you are shiny.
Medrash looks at you and says, "Yeah, they seem to also not be interested in your bite. Maybe you should try use your hair and your ears for that too."
Would you both just shut up?
Um. Um.
Another
Anyway,
fish.
Oh,
so
hey,
things
another fish.
continue.
Hey,
Things
good
continue
job.
like this for a couple days if you
Mhm.
continue to make your
Also,
way.
as we are progressing down the river,
Yeah.
I'm going to say to the rest of the party, okay, and something serious for a change. I've actually been experimenting, and I can say that I got results.
What
Um,
kind of experiment did you see the Medrash as you a bit worried, but you know,
well, I thought it would be good for us to have a way to communicate with the others back in Flassberg and wherever else, I guess.
you see the Medrash says, "Oh yeah, that's probably something really
Hmm.
important."
So I am in the position of informing you that now I have a spell that I can use just for that.
Oh, did you get messaging?
Yes, I
We
did.
Medrash says that will be good. That will be able to know if they if that give me a second to remember the species,
Carwin.
the friendly fresh golem arrived there, and they were able to make him join the cause and all that.
Not only
We
that, it'll be
can.
go on. Not only that, it'd be useful to keep tabs on Carwin as well to hear if any insight he has on what's going on within the city itself.
So
Not to
basically,
True.
mention, not to mention the most important use of this spell, prank calls.
You see the Medrash,
Ellis paid to have
you,
IMing added to his cell phone account.
you see the Medrash who was very interested, very into this. The moment you say prank calls, his face becomes all just dead and says, "Sure. Tell me, how many years have you been working on this spell?"
Not so long. It has been a
So it
recent
has been
endeavor.
years.
No, it has been. I don't know. I had the
You
idea for some time now, but I wasn't actively working on it until recently.
So basically, you use everything that's happening as an excuse to finish a prank project you have been working on off for years.
Well, we have a lot of people now that we can prank call.
If
Sir
we,
Robert,
As
for
long as,
example.
uh, uh, but that's just, as long as not our allies, sure.
at this point, Tutski is almost if we're nearby Ban, Tutski is almost ready to hop out the boat and just start walking for a bit, just to get some space from the rest of the party.
Anyway, so these hijinks continue for a couple
Mhm.
days as you go up the river.
Hmm.
Then, as you start getting to be like about a day away from the lake that Vaxlot sits upon,
Hmm.
you notice that even those small boats that just did local fishing seem to not be on the river anymore.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Medra says, any particular reason besides the smaller amount of marketeers around?
That's the thing. The marketeers being around here is probably the mainstay of this city. If the traders have been cut off by for some reason or are not coming.
You see the Medrash face looks serious and says, "You don't think that whoever was behind the attack that ended you in Flasberg was related to maybe what's going on here?"
I wouldn't I wouldn't say exactly that's the case, but that's a concern. Whatever it
Alright.
is, it's not good.
Further up ahead, you think you can see some sort of a structure straddling the banks of the river. Looks like something's been made along it. As you get
Not
closer,
again. you you see the Medrash no joke. In character, mumbles to himself loud enough for the rest of the party to hear. Not again.
Turkey just says out loud enough, quiet enough for the rest of the to not hear, but the rest of the party to hear. I hate being right.
So what is going to be this time? He Medrash mumbles.
Yeah, the usual.
Greedy gnomes.
The usual.
It better not be outrageous again.
I mean, I think you can see
Or
some of
flame giants.
Well, if we are
What do my elf
likely,
eyes see?
your your pretty little elf eyes can see what looks like a couple of makeshift forts on either end of the river, with a pile of rocks uh, kind of piled up, and then a great sluice gate kind of put between them. Up above,
Yeah.
the secondary map is basically just a floor two. I'd consider just having it be a DM layer until you guys move up to it, but like
Yeah.
that was difficult for me to see through to actually see if you were doing anything where it needed to
Yeah.
be.
We get you.
So I
We
figured,
get you.
yeah. So you can still pretty much pretty easily map floor two to floor one, so it works.
Medra says, seeing these two structures, the wrecks blockading the path, he says, so, do we try the diplomatic way first again, or do we just go with the aggressive play?
let's try the diplomatic way. It always works.
Be my
And then
guest.
Medra looks at you, yeah, we are having so much luck with that.
Anyway, so to explain the structure, you've got the gate that blocks
Mhm.
water traffic. You've got the two buildings,
Mhm.
and then the second floor that's got a couple more rooms up above it. You can see a little bit through the windows to see some more lizard folk inside.
I tuck my
Figured
head
that
under the water to see just how deep the gate goes.
Considering you're like 100. Actually, I gotta measure how far you guys are. Yeah, you're like 100 feet from the gate.
I probably wouldn't see it. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't know how well you can see underwater, but I don't think that well.
First of all,
Well,
the decision
so-
we should make: do we go to the ground first and
It
try
does
to
look
talk?
like it's built to go pretty deep, though.
Okay.
Lizard folk have decent water are decently
Mm.
able to traverse in the water, so it wouldn't be
Mhm.
too hard for them to build something that goes deep. And then also on the second floor, there looks like there's a large wooden crossing to get between the two sides.
So let's go and demand
Free passage.
whoever is in charge here and let us pass.
It's your favorite thing in real life, a toll booth.
Mhm.
Look, I
So
don't.
we get close to the to land, so we can, so we prepare for the negotiations slash with luck not battle.
Max, you've got charisma, right?
I have charisma. I will try to make this through charisma. That doesn't mean I
Okay.
expect it to be able to work.
Look, Max is there for Plan A, and then we'll stay back for Plan B.
All right, so
So
I have
Medrash gets out and looks to see if anyone else wants to come with him. Okay.
all right, since you have been
Through
hiding,
all of this, he has been calling Lamray to come to him, so he is
I'm just.
so intimidator factor.
Tutski's gonna hand back by the boat just in case he needs to make a quick getaway, and also just in case she needs to take a long shot to cover the party so they can go in.
Okay.
Sit down.
So
Alright.
Medrash, damn it! By accident I grabbed the boat. So Medrash goes to the gate,
all right,
gets there close to the lizard and says, "I'm going to roll persuasion
all right.
first of
Since you
all. I will be good with
since
that."
the party has not made any attempt to hide, one of the lizard folk on the second floor peers over the edge and
Mhm.
asks you, "Who goes there?"
us.
Medrash said, Medrash says, "We are travelers. We would like to know why is there exactly a blockage here on the river?"
Can these lizard folk speak common?
Um, I'm gonna say these ones can because
Okay.
they
He-
need to be able to charge people money.
That's fair.
Yes.
Let's put
Nothing gets people to learn languages like being
Their
able to
money.
charge
Yeah,
them money.
yeah. By the way, I don't know
Only
what
a
happened
couple
to
of them can, but most of them you can just hear are talking in Draconic. So those of
who's
you
in
that
charge
understand that,
here.
Medrash
Well,
understand. I understand Draconic.
I don't understand Draconic, so
well, unless you want me to come up with some small talk other people are making, I'll just continue what the guard is saying in common.
Okay. hmm
Our great leader has claimed control over this river. All who pass must pay tribute to him.
Who's your great leader? We have to
Me-
speak
Amaya
Med-
with
just
him.
rolls her eyes
Med-
at this again.
yeah,
Tutski's
Medrash
also
is
doing
saying
things.
Y'all
Tutski's also
very
doing
yeah,
it.
creative.
Medrash is going to try persuasion again because he's not expecting it to work. I'm going to first roll and then I say what I say.
I think. Oh,
That's a 16. That's very good. Okay.
Also,
Medrash looks. Mhm.
Utski,
Med-
while you're just by the boat, make a perception check.
oh dear.
That's no good.
It's a good job I stayed by the boat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not when I'm running so
Yes.
badly.
Very good that you stayed by the boat.
yeah.
All right.
Medrash looks at the lizard folk and we put in a lot of his charisma trying to make this work. He says, we understand that we are in a very important mission that could save a lot of people. If you will be so kind to allow us to pass quickly, we will try to make sure that you are wealthy recompensed when our cause success.
Let's see, you've got 4 people on your boat.
Mm-hmm.
Just pay 20 gold and we'll let you pass.
Oh, only 20?
Tuxie just says, just do it in this case.
I mean, I'd point out 20 gold is actually a fair amount in
Yeah,
It is.
Canadian terms.
you see the Madrasha dish, your size and say, okay, this is reasonable. Madrasha
Like,
is,
it's
yeah, okay, sure.
a good amount. I mean,
Uh,
like, most people would not be able to afford to just pay 20 gold whenever they want to pass through.
All right, I guess. Could you be so kind as to tell us who your great leader is as well? Because if we meet him, we might want to know who he is beforehand.
He's just
Never
the
know.
chief of our tribe.
Oh, sounds important.
So Madrasha prepares, to pay you go for the passage.
All right. Uh,
Is anything going to happen before Madrasha,
a
makes the
lizard
trip?
will come out of one of the doors,
Mm-hmm.
you know, holding out a sack for you to put the money in.
Okay, so it will be just 80,
No, it's just a total of 20.
Just a 20
20
total.
for everyone. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, just making sure. Okay, so Madrasha puts the 20 gold there.
All right. Because just for your just for your
Madrasha, boy,
references.
before putting in there says the blockage is just on the river. The sites are along the round. There's no problem for our mounts to pass by.
That's part of your fee for passing through.
Very well, and at that point he puts the gold down.
Yeah. So just so you have like a reference, that's basically
Mhm.
like 4 gold is how much it costs to live like a wealthy
Yeah.
person for a
Mhm.
day.
Okay.
So you're giving 5 days
Yeah.
of good living up,
Yeah.
whereas like a normal person only
Yeah,
gets like 1 gold.
this
Yeah.
isn't this isn't something that
For you, it's
will
not expensive. For day-to-day people, yes, this is expensive.
yeah, this is expensive. Yeah, if it wasn't because we already had enough distractions and Medvedev wants to move on, not be get the party to more trouble, he will stand up against this. But at this point, he just pays because of that.
All right.
After
Lizard takes your gold, goes back inside,
okay, Medrash begins to go back to
and
the boat so that everyone.
after a little bit of yelling in Draconic up top, saying they've paid the fee, let them through,
Mhm.
the sluice gate is opened to allow you to pass.
Well, that seems to have gone well.
Luckily, says Medrash begins to row, so we pass.
All right.
So
Uh,
we are.
as you get, when you're to the other side, you can see that there are barricades to protect against people coming from the town, and you can see
Mhm.
signs that there have been fighting as people have tried to uh, deal with this unwanted obstruction.
Medrash doesn't say anything right now, but he thinks that we will probably be going back to this since
Yep.
it has been a problem for the town. Yeah.
Yep. All right, so you get to the end of the map. Yay. Back to the other map.
Tutsuki is like
Mhm.
inwardly seething. As Tutsuki does.
Yes.
Medrash is just, resigned because he says, yeah, we will have to come back for conflict here.
All right, so a little bit further on, and you can see the river opens up
Mhm.
into a large lake.
Mhm.
At one end of the lake is a small town. It looks like it is been recently sacked and is currently in the process of rebuilding.
Oh, this isn't good. Midrash says.
Tutski just has a low, just frown on her face.
And by recently, I mean like a month or so ago. So they've got shelters made, but a lot of it's still pretty rough.
This is also from Avatar.
Yeah. Look, it's
Yeah.
good for backgrounds.
You just noticed?
Everything from Avatar.
It's good for backgrounds, honestly. It's got a variety of stuff.
Midrash is
Alright.
going to go a bit back and close to alongside Tatsuki, looking at her and saying, "So, we will be back to the blockage. I take it."
Seems likely.
How about do you see the things from the last time you were here?
Last time I was here, this place was a thriving metropolis of mercantile stuff. This seems recent.
Damn it. Well, let's go and see how we can solve this problem and then keep working on our way forward.
Alright, so in town you can see it's a slight bustle of activity. One thing that's definitely missing is uh the dock area where the craft would normally be. Seems like it's been ignored as part of the rebuilding effort. Like the rafts and stuff there just sit unused
Mm-hmm.
while the people work on other things.
You see the
Uh,
Medrash not for the gold wasted, but for the situation of the people who has a bit of regret on his face, thinking maybe we shouldn't have just give them the money and just try to make some chaos there.
Says
Don't
the
worry.
paladin.
Don't worry. We're going to take them back. We
He
think that.
doesn't say it. It's a look. It's the
Okay.
look on his face. His face looks like
honestly,
a bit of
my
regret.
one regret for that is I designed the map for you to be able to approach it from the one side, so you had space to approach,
Yeah.
and it does not have that same space to approach it from the other.
Don't worry.
Uh, yeah.
uh, oh well.
It's okay.
It
Next
is
time
what
we'll
it
just
is.
go back through the gate and then we'll talk to them again and we'll
Turn
trigger
around
combat
again.
and we'll just
All right, can I just quick load? I'll just quick load that save state. Have Tutski come
No,
charging.
too late.
Have Tutski come charging towards the gate from the boat.
Probably one of the things that would have changed everything is if Tatsuki's perception check wasn't an 8
Yeah, if I
and
actually
it was
Well,
rolled,
something bigger.
if I was actually rolling properly today, we probably would have noticed something. I could have be like,
Yeah.
let's engage with combat. That's probably the smart idea.
well, I mean, it wasn't for. I don't think the
Mhm.
thing would have triggered combat if you had seen it. Just consider that the lizard folk can hold their breath pretty well, and there's a lot of water around the gate.
Yeah.
What Tutski would have seen was some lizard people going towards the boat, I presume.
Probably.
I'll just splash
Not
some
not
cold
going
damage on
towards
the
the
water
boat.
and make sure they can't come back up.
Anyway, so I suppose you head into town to see what's
Yes.
going on.
Tutski will
Mhm,
take the lead, I
mhm.
think, because yeah.
Yeah. Midrash is going to walk a bit behind Tatsuki.
Anyway, you see a lot of people working on still trying to rebuild buildings, touch up, patch holes in places, get stuff covered. Winter is coming soon, and they need some shelter this far up north.
Mhm.
Oh no.
The
Yeah.
population looks like it's a mix of human, dwarf, and halfling.
Mhm.
So for all our adventures out west, you haven't seen a whole lot of dwarves.
Mhm.
Time for me to
Um,
use my
This
one
will be the
language.
first time. This will be the first time for Midrash, so he will be curious, regarding the dwarves.
It's the one time Tutsi will get to actually show that she's bilingual.
uh, so you can see most of the people here are either, well, there's women of all ages, but for men, it's mostly young or old. There's not a whole
Mhm.
lot of in between.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
You can see one of the older men, who's probably the youngest of the
Mm-hmm.
old group, helping direct people as they get stuff worked on. To the side, you can kind of see an old dwarf in a wheelchair, with
Mm-hmm.
a younger dwarf moving him around.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Uh, you can see the old dwarf kind of sign something, and and then kind of point in the direction of the party, and
Mm-hmm.
the young dwarf looks your guys' way, but does not immediately react.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I
So
can't tell what he was saying. I'm not proficient in ASL or
That's what
ESL,
I,
Mm-hmm.
as the case may be.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
and that's what I'm banking on.
I don't get sign language. I
Yeah.
get dwarven though. So if it starts speaking dwarven, I can pick it up.
So can I.
I had to do
Mhm.
something clever.
Just
Of
had
What
to.
can
course.
I do to prevent the party from knowing what I'm having one character say to another? Ah,
So
perfect.
as soon as the
Sign
party gets
language.
close, do any of them
Mhm.
recognize me?
Um, to some extent, like they're not looking for you, so it's not something that they're
I know. It's more of a case of
going out of their way to
I
find
just
you.
mean when they see me, do they recognize me? That's the question.
Some of them might. They might kind of give you dirty looks and move on. Um, you don't seem to be particularly well liked.
I heard. Don't
Alani has a passive perception of 16. Would she pick up on that?
Yes.
I will
You
have
seem to
to
not
roll
be very well liked
perception.
here.
I don't know why. All I did was pass through.
Wasn't your fight with the orcs nearby here?
In context, it may have been, yeah.
Huh. Maybe the works problems around here.
I mean, that's probably the reason. That's the reason I was sent out. These guys would have patched me up and sent me on my way, I presume.
You mean you don't know?
I mean, I think the backstory you came up with was after losing the fight, you kind of wake up on a raft going down the river.
Yeah,
So I just assumed
Oh.
the fight took place at some point around here. Then you escape the fight and float downriver,
yeah, that's what I presume. Yeah,
and you don't really know what happened in the aftermath.
I don't remember. So that's why I said I don't. That's why Tutsi said I don't recall doing anything to these guys. So I don't know why they're giving me that look.
Uh,
Well, time to find out.
Yep.
while you're kind of talking around,
But one thing that Medrash thinks to himself is that, wow, I expected this more, this kind of walking out of a village that Delit has been through in Datsuki. He thinks this to himself, so no
Okay.
one hears this, but that's his thought.
uh, I love the group party dynamic we've developed. Um, anyway, so the young ginger dwarf
Mhm.
comes forward to you guys and says, excuse me, are you travelers?"
Medrash waits for Tatsuki to, lead since she's the one that knows this.
Of a kind, yes, we are.
Uh, I'm. My name is Braun. I'm traveling with a old friend of my family, Gamel. We're taking a trip down to Quernia. It's quite dangerous along the way. If you're headed that way, would we be able to potentially go with you? Most of the people here, are just dealing with local issues. So
I look at the part.
You see, you see the Midrash immediately says, not to take away from your travel, which I have little doubt that we will have a problem with that. But what do you mean exactly with local issues? Says Midrash.
I mean, they're mostly concerned with rebuilding the village after it got sacked when the orcs raided it about a month ago, and also that that little river gate that the lizard tribe put up, cutting off trade with Flussburg,
Tutsi just
which just
looks.
made it more difficult to get the money to rebuild this place.
So the
Tutsi,
lizard folk
Mhm.
are working for the orcs.
To my knowledge, they're not working for the orcs. Uh,
We're taking advantage of the situation, and you see the Midrash.
yeah, they're taking advantage of the situation.
Mm.
The dwarf Braun looks around a little bit. The old man wouldn't like me saying this, but I suspect there's something else also at play with this. I really want to do something about this, but he said it's not our immediate issue and there's other things we have to take care of first, but I can't stand to see
You see the
such
Midrash.
evil creatures doing that
Tutsi
You
just
see the
nods in
Midrash.
agreement.
unchallenged.
Midrash also nods at that in agreement and says, "Worry not." He looks at the partner and says, "We do have time for one more sidetrack, right?"
Tutsi just
Yes, we
looks.
do.
Yeah. Tutsi.
Also,
Yeah.
we might have an alternative.
Midrash looks at the list, waiting for her to continue.
Um, she approaches the party and Delta approaches the party and says, uh, "How about we get rid of the lizard folk and at the same time not get rid of them? I mean, change their camp."
Tutsi's just
They
eyeing you.
they said
Mm,
they said
mhm,
that they have a leader.
mhm.
If we replace that leader,
What makes you think that there would be any change there, though?
Exactly as says Midrash. I think it would be much more clean to just cut this little roadblock out of existence.
not if that leader is us.
We are not taking
How
advantage of this situation, Tutsi says coldly.
We are not
Midrash
taking
also
advantage of the situation. We could have potential allies. We can send the lizard folk down to Flassberg to help. Well, I doubt that they would want to do that, but you never know.
would there be a lizard leader that would be willing to do that? It's the thing.
Hmm. Maybe. You
So you
see,
can think of someone.
you can see a slight smile on Delta's face.
Midrash says, so you can think of someone, or are you thinking of making a trick that if it blows back to us, we will be more, we will add more trouble to this village.
If the leader is so afraid of us that he would do anything we say, problem solved. And I can make sure of that. The prank calls.
Midrash says that would be annoying. That wouldn't be solving the problem. He wouldn't be scared of prank calls.
We're talking about lizard folk. They don't know a thing about magic. The moment someone hears a voice on their head telling them, giving them orders or telling them, I know what you did, they're going to sit their pants.
That's assuming their leader is stupid as the rest of the lizard folks. But if
Exactly.
he's not,
So we get rid of the leader.
you're still not mentioning this scenario where he isn't as stupid as the rest of the lizard folks.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
not saying
trying
don't
to.
doing it. I'm saying do you have a plan in case that
Yes,
backfires?
we go there and someone is going to challenge
We
their
do our
leader.
Medrasha that says we do our usual thing where we just crash the camp around there and problem solved. Isn't that right? With a dry look on his face.
Hear me out. We go there, we challenge their leader. If he accepts, he loses.
Exactly. If he accepts,
If
he
he
could just say,
doesn't,
"Are you here to pay money or not?"
well, if he doesn't, it's back on the usual stuff, I guess.
Well, at least there's the plan with multiple options that could maybe work. Do we lose anything by trying the list plans? She says, looking at the rest of the Tatsuki and give me a second, I forgot your name. Sorry, Tyran. Elani.
It's Alana, yes, Tyron, not Elena.
I had to look at it because I wasn't remembering well. So anyway, so any case, so
All right. After watching you guys bicker like a bunch of housewives,
Medrashi's waiting for an answer to say yes or no to Deli's plan.
Tutsuki's not Tutsuki's not paying attention anymore. She's paying more attention to the dwarf, seeing what he would want to do. So, Tyron.
the dwarf says, "From what I understand about lizard folk, they look up to dragons, and you know, and dragons are amazingly awesome creatures. So I understand that bit. But they tend to follow the chromatic dragons, the evil ones. So I'm mostly just of a mind of just smite them and be done with it."
I couldn't agree more, my friend.
Unless.
Medrash does say maybe so, but I do think that Deli's plans, even if they all fail one after another, should be something that we try at least.
And then Alani pipes up, and in case that goes awry, and she looks over at Medrash and
This
gives the nod.
Medrash says, yeah, we go to the usual. Sadly, we can never solve problems with diplomacy. In any case, apparently, he
Hey, you
says that
got
with a
through it
sad
peacefully.
tone.
I
Uh,
allowed you to go through peacefully.
yeah, after pay, we get it. Yeah, but the overall problem is not solved with us going through.
Before we actually do this, let's go speak with whoever is in charge in this town.
Hmm,
They might have
yeah.
some more intel to tell.
Mm-hmm.
I look
Medrash
forward
gets
to it.
in front of Lamray for that for getting more into the village.
All right. But after you're done with that, Brown
Mhm.
says, with dealing with the lizard folk, you know, before he says this,
Mhm.
you could see Gamel signing something to him.
Mm.
Would you be willing to, let us travel with you travel with us towards Aquarnia?
Me-
No,
um, hmm?
I don't
why
see the
no?
issue with that, as long as you keep
Mhm.
yourself safe.
Yeah, I can help watch over uh old Gamel. Just
Mhm.
traveling in a bigger group would be more safe, I guess.
Understandable.
Safety
He
in
he does
numbers.
not sound he doesn't sound fully convinced in what he's saying,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
oh,
I mean, there
you know,
is safety to be found in numbers. I do
yeah.
agree.
Mhm.
I want to
Mhm.
make an insight on that. To
All
do
Okay.
an
right,
insight check on that. Oh,
Nice.
all right. So it you can tell that Braun seems to be basically like speaking from more or less a script that he's being given by Gamel. So like he's saying what he's been told to be said, told to say,
While
but
not
he's not
believing it.
100% believing in it. Um,
Mhm.
okay.
you can tell he kind of thinks that he doesn't think that his group would actually be in any danger
Mhm.
on their own, but for reasons he's acting like they need protection.
Mhm.
So he's just going along with it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Uh, but other than that, you can tell that there is some respect for the old silver-haired dwarf.
Mhm.
So like
Okay.
there is at least some truth to the situation they present, but there's also stuff that
He
is
wants the
not being
Arkenstone. No.
Like always.
Yarkenstone.
Mhm.
but there's stuff not being fully truthful about.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay, for now I
yeah,
won't say anything.
yeah.
Mhm.
There's more to this group of two dwarves than meets the eye.
Uh,
Doo doo doo
When
doo doo.
When we
But
exited the town, we are going to
we-
see two more, and then down the river, two more,
like
until
I
we have
was,
12 dwarves.
oh god,
And then they'll
Traveling.
take.
like
Then they'll turn on us and take all our giant-sized gold and leave us hanging high and
oh
dry.
god. I was
Tutsuki will
going to.
escape. Tutsuki will escape the battle to try and recruit a hobbit to go try and steal the gold back for us.
uh, in any case, after Brown goes away to
you know,
Gamal, Rush gets a bit closer to Tetsuki and asks her, "Is it true that the dwarves are very good at blacksmithing?"
Depends on which dwarves you ask, but yeah, the ones I've met are extremely good at blacksmithing, and any sort of things to do with metalwork and things like that.
Midrash says, "Do you think that these two will have any knowledge of where I might be able to get any kind of magical sword or something like that? I heard that there is this kind of sort of wounding that could be useful for me to have."
I don't know about magical swords, but these two are hiding something.
Tutsuki turns to Delith. You've picked up on something, haven't you?
Yes. Get the impression that the old dwarf is dictating exactly what Bron told us, and I I'm not sure if I like it or not, but there is something there.
Midrash says,
Mm,
"Wouldn't Brown
I
be just following more the respectful the elders and that kind of stuff, or are you thinking that it was malicious?"
look, I get that he respects him, I believe, but uh, I think it's more than that.
You see
Well,
that Midrash nods at you. Mhm.
best to keep an eye on them in that case.
We already gave the work that we will travel then, so yeah, we have an eye out while we are here and on the road.
That is
If
make
we get
sure.
if we get them drunk enough when we actually travel with them, we might learn.
You see the Midrash gets close to you and says, "Or maybe we could use some of those sleeping potions on them to be sure at night."
Okay, and what are we going to do? Invade their dreams?
No, just have them sleep so we are sure that they don't do anything on our backs the moment that we will be the most vulnerable.
Well,
Um,
well, in the daytime, we can rest assured that at least I will travel behind them to make sure they're not behind us.
Exactly, says
let's
Midrash.
let's leave it for some other time. This conversation.
Should we
True
just?
enough, we have to take care of the situation here first.
Tutsi immediately starts walking back towards the lizard camp, going, "Well, sooner we get this done, the better." She seems a little quieter and less sure than usual.
Wait.
Midrash,
We might.
Midrash,
Let's
mhm.
talk with whoever's in charge in the town. They might have. Um,
Agree. The more we know about the situation, we may have either
Yeah.
support or a way to get a clear idea of what we have to do exactly to solve it.
Very well.
So we go to
Right.
the other NPC that we can interact with according to the map.
Yeah, I figured I
Bobface.
needed to make you guys a thing to interact with. So the old guy who seems to be directing traffic
No, no.
sees you
Mhm.
coming up and go, "Oh, is that Tootie from the Freeland Company?"
Oh, it's 3D.
It's Captain Tutski, yes.
Tootie.
Oh, you're back. Thought you died with the rest of your group.
Not
That's
seen
a sore
anything, but
spot, man.
but
Delu says.
Madrash puts his hand on the desk and says, "Maybe that's not something you should say right now. The situation is already not on Tetsu's favor as it is."
All I know is that her company got itself wrecked by orcs. They came and sacked the city, took off pretty much all able-aged men, uh, raped a fair number of women, and left. The city's
Oh,
in
perfect.
ruins, and we've been rebuilding for the past month, and we're still not doing that well. Because with all our defenses gone, the lizard folk managed to come in and cut off our main access to trade, and
Madrash imme-
we just don't have
Madrash
the people to deal with that anymore.
Madrash immediately after he finishes saying that that's what we wanted to talk with you about regarding the list of folk and all that. We would like to understand a bit more the situation regarding then before we decided to act. We already suspected it wasn't something favorable for the village, but better to have a very insight of about everything than just rushing along blindly.
Basically, after the orcs went through, there was pretty much no one left who could fight to defend the town. So, some lizard chieftain managed to actually have a bright idea of building up a gate on the river that they could pretty easily defend from what meager efforts we could have to try to stop them. So now we have to pay to go down the river, and just about any, profit we could get from selling stuff to like Flesburg and all the other villages along the way gets drained, but would be drained by paying the fee, so it's not worth it. So it's a lot more difficult to
So
get
goods
money
aren't
brought in.
going out or coming in.
Yeah, you can't get goods out, you can't get goods in. That cuts off one of the major ways this town's made money.
Okay, I am now firmly in favor of going back and
Murder says,
taking care of those lizards.
Murder says, I will give you my word that we will take care of them, and you will get back at least whatever gold they have not spent yet.
One more question, because that doesn't solve everything, even if we succeed.
Mhm.
What direction did the orcs go off with your young men in? Your able-bodied
Well,
men, rather.
they went off towards the northwest. Orcs are known for uh, enslaving their captives and selling them off to whatever groups want them. It's been a month. I don't know how many you'd be able to actually find. You'd have to probably sweep over a lot of the northern reaches just to find half of them, and a good number of them are probably dead.
Murder
At the
says,
very least, with money we'd be able to get from trading with Flesburg, we'd probably be able to pay for some mercenaries from the dwarves or the Empire to come in and give us some temporary protection.
you see the Murder says,
And
yeah,
at the very least, there's
Flasper.
more reason for a young, able-bodied person to move to a town where there's wealth to be had than there is to be a dead one like this one currently is.
Medras also says, yeah, Fluster, we come from around there too, and we have some bad news about that you should probably be made aware of while we're here.
Oh, what's that?
The Order of
The
Bahamut Knights have decided that it would be a great time to
mm,
take over
Me-
the
Me- Me-
city.
Medrash, when she said Bahamut Knights, says not Bahamut Knights, the order of the Oosterwolf order. Sorry,
My
I
order
pronounced
that
Just
cannot
call it the
pronounce.
order. Just call it
yeah,
the
the
order. I
order, the
specifically made
order,
it so you could skip the overly
yeah,
long foreign language bit.
not the
All right.
order of yeah. He cuts you in the middle of saying that, like, make it clear, don't dirty Bahamut's name with them.
Well,
Tootsie's
do
not in
they
the mood
still
to
need
play
to
the man.
buy clothes?
Mhm.
Do they still need to buy metal objects? Do they still need to buy grain?
They need to
Be,
conquer your land so
be,
they can so they can put it under their control, and that's not what that sits right with me.
No.
They're not
He's
gonna come this far upriver. It's like a couple weeks to get from Flussburg to here by river, and we're close enough to the
immediately,
heartland of the empire that they wouldn't be able to. Actually, we are
Medra.
part of the empire, so that
Mhm,
wouldn't. The
mhm.
emperor would not stand for something on the edge of his personal kingdom getting
yeah,
attacked
the
by
emperor
a
is
foreign power.
Medrash says,
he's a bit touchy.
"True." Medrash says, "True.
Yet you're in the
Whatever
predicament
business
you are
you,
right now.
whatever business you do with them, it's your things. You should just probably be made aware of that, having in mind that
Yeah.
they have, from the information we have gathered, made a claim to try to recover," he says in quotation marks, "at
Uh,
least the coast. So
huh.
Yeah.
probably
Okay.
in the future
That
they will try to advance."
It probably will. I expect they'll take the other coastal cities first. I don't much like trade with
Mhm.
such aggressive powers, though we don't have a whole lot of choice. We need the money, and
No, Medrash
they're
says,
the city to
it's not
trade with.
Actually,
For
Medrash
our
this
that.
geography.
this is
Mhm.
fine. This is fine.
No, yeah,
The thing
Medrash is
here,
not, putting him down or anything like that. He's just, trying to make him
Yep.
aware of the situation and being understandable.
Are there any groups in the area that you might suggest we do some dealings with? Cause anyone's gold
We
is good with us, honestly. You've got
Medrash
some
says,
suggestions I could
I mean, we're headed to
if you
the.
are able to open up the river, I could very strongly encourage our merchants to deal with some specific parties in favor of others.
we do know in our post that we will be very helpful if you can lead some merchants into making deals with them, and will be looking to make a revolt. So you can probably see a lot of they will want a lot of good equipment, stuff like that. So you will
actually,
probably get quite a bit of profit.
actually, we're talking about the ousted defenders of Lasberg. So
Yeah.
There are
Well,
also the villagers along that route as well that could also use some trade to
I
get back
mean,
on their
our
feet.
main bread and butter has been trading dwarven made goods between us and Flussburg.
Ah, dwarven
So
craft.
that's
Fine dwarven
so
craft.
this is nothing too out of the ordinary. I can
Hmm.
make
okay.
sure that merchants know about a good opportunity there. We'll have to be careful
You
about
can
any
still
patrols that the order puts on the river, but that's not too hard.
you can
Well,
still trade with Flasberg though. In the meanwhile,
Yeah.
just
Oh
keep in
yeah,
mind that these
for
people
sure.
are.
The only difference between a
Mm.
trader and a smuggler is what time of day it is.
Now that you
True
said
enough.
smuggler, funny that is, and you can see another smile on Del's face.
Tutski just says as well. I
Me-
mean, we're also heading towards the Aquarian Empire once we're done here. We could also petition the Emperor to send you some relief if that would help.
It might, though.
Petition the
There's one thing to
emperor.
protect us
Del
against a
says.
different king. It's one thing to protect us against another, government trying to move in on his turf. We're expected to deal with the small raiders on the borders ourselves.
When you've been left with nothing in which to deal with them.
Yep. So if you can convince them to send help our way, it would be much appreciated.
I'll make it my top priority. I owe you that much.
Medrad says we will try. I know that a lot of my party will be very inclined to say that that you must get the help, and while I do agree that you should get a bit of the help of the Empire if we manage to get it, but I would prefer to not make any promises, empty promises.
All right.
Let's
Well,
roll out.
Well,
one step at a time. You'll need to
yeah,
get that gate opened up.
Medrasha did says we have already took care of an outpost led by some fire giants. I think we can do this.
Yeah, this is actually much smaller and less
Child's
less
play.
developed than that one.
Medrash is saying this a bit, confident to
Also,
give him,
Delith is
some.
fireball now, so that
Yeah.
would
Delith
potentially
has
eliminate.
Fireball, Tutski has Reckless Attack and an Instinctive Pounce, Alani has a few new abilities as well. We should be fine.
Yeah.
Medrash just has more auras, but in any case, Medrash right now is trying to, give confidence to the guy here in the village,
And
that
Tutski's
the
just
problem will be solved
and
by
Tutski's
saying that last thing.
and Tutski's putting on the attitude of, look, I know what happened was bad, but at least let me try and make up for it.
All right. Well,
Oh, guys, I have numerous ideas.
Yes.
that's always a dangerous thing to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Immerse
Very
with an
dangerous.
idea.
So we go
If
back to
things
our
go well,
states.
yes, as
Mhm.
we are
Dangerous.
leaving the town, I'm saying to the party, okay. So if the people of this town start making some trade with Flassberg, we could easily, easier than before, smuggle things into town.
You mean for Carwin? Says
Yes,
Medrash.
I can
True.
actually talk to him about this.
True.
Tutski's just
By the way,
keeping
this
a
is something
distance at the
I
moment.
forgot to mention. Not for combat, because for combat, Lamray will only carry, Medrash. But for moving around, does Lamray have the capacity to carry someone else just
Uh,
for moving around?
let me check what.
Not for
Uh,
combat. In combat, he will
yeah, I
be
know.
just with Medrash.
Carrying capacity. He's effectively a warhorse,
Mm-hmm.
so 540 pounds is his carrying capacity.
Mm-hmm.
Medrash will be most with that because
Okay.
he's a Dragonborn.
Mm-hmm.
I
Dragonborns be
say that
chonky.
I
Yep.
say that storing our backpacks and stuff we're not using all the time on
Mm-hmm.
him is fine.
Yeah.
No need to kill the poor thing, the
No,
poor
I can.
lizard thing.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm asking this out of character, not in character.
Yeah. All right. So you guys get back on your boat and paddle yourselves downstream.
In fact,
Okay.
Tutski will actually walk on.
Backtracking,
We
yay!
stop a bit before the gate, and then
Yeah,
to decide
I
how
have
we
a
go
little
with
bit
it.
lack of map.
I'm
Don't
just,
worry.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say
Here,
Tutski's
let
probably gonna
me
walk on the line alongside the boat with the map, trying to keep some distance
Mhm.
because obviously, what the village leader
make the
said
map
in there basically
bigger.
touched a nerve with
Okay.
her, pretty much.
One question for the party:
Hmm.
If if
Hmm.
If
the challenge is accepted, who's going to fight?
I say Tusky.
I mean, I'm probably the most geared to a one-on-one duel, so probably me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not just that.
Hmm. Rage,
No,
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 not just that.
no, not just that.
honor.
No,
There you go.
there's something more than that.
Yeah, I was about to
oh,
say,
there's
Rage.
Tutski. What the leader said to Tutski really touched a nerve with her right now. So she's incredibly quiet
Mhm.
for the journey back.
All right. I think I've got things moved that you can actually have a little bit of space.
Ah, yes.
Yay, we're on the right. We're on the
Blank.
right at the screen.
You're on the white void. All right. So as you're on the white void, approaching the gate,
Welcome to the void. The
are you gonna try to
void.
stealth approach, or are you just gonna
I say
go out guns
yes.
blazing?
Yeah.
Stealth?
I'm gonna try to stealth.
Why don't
Okay.
you scout
It's not
ahead?
a
I
stealthy,
will
so
scout.
if
I will
you,
scout ahead. Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, Maya is just going to be waiting
That's
on
awful.
initiative. Yeah.
Hmm.
I rolled a 2.
Amazing.
Tutsuki rolls her eyes and go. It just says recording the conversation in the giant lair.
Mhm.
And you say you're a stealth expert.
All right.
I roll
And
stealth
the
again.
riverbank knows we're here.
All of China
Yeah,
knows.
all
that
of
we're
Medrash,
here.
China knows
Medrash,
we're
All
here.
of the riverbank knows that you are here. Anyway,
Medrash.
yes. So the lizards have detected your approach and are getting to alert positions.
Tutsuki has her hand on her sword but hasn't drawn it yet.
Okay.
Okay, time
I
to convince them of a
Medrash
challenge. I
has
guess.
Medrash has his sword ready.
I'm
Now
going
we can
in
Come at me, Porkins.
and start walking towards them
Medrash goes with Elith, so he
without
under
seemingly care.
Tutsuki hands back with Alani.
not only do
All right.
in case she needs to control.
This is just to have it.
Make things simpler.
Yeah.
Gotta. It's difficult to select things from underneath the
Mhm,
block of fog of war.
Okay.
mhm.
So I'm just gonna have this initiative rolled.
Mhm.
Ah, perfect. I'm off to a good start.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Do
So
we
then,
have to roll initiative or not?
You don't have to yet. I'm just getting that
Mhm,
rolled up.
mhm.
so Dallas looks towards
Medrash goes with her
guard.
for both
Mhm.
translation and in case begins to get it off of hand.
And she says, "You're an extreme luck, lizard folk
Medrash
of this."
immediately with that thing begins to look at that is worried.
The
Lizard folk
lizard
of
folk
this.
behind the barricade just kind of look at you quizzically. They don't understand common. One of the ones up above goes to the side and yells at you. What do you want, strangers?
Tutsuki,
If you want to pass, you have to pay the
Do,
fee.
do they not recognize us?
This is a different one. Also, all humanoids look the same to them. They're just assuming you're
Okay.
different, so they can pretend they're not racist.
Tutsuki Tutsuki looks at Alani and goes, and why did we agree to this plan again?
As I said,
Yes.
your clan is extremely lacking because you have one kind of a chance to get what you deserve. And what you deserve is a better leadership than getting meager gains from this little operation that your current, seemingly completely unworthy leader is proposing that you should do.
Medrash is thinking to himself, please don't get angry at this, please don't get angry at this.
Also, make a perception check, Alani and Tutski, as
Oh,
you're the ones by the coast, not distracted by the speech.
oh, good.
A
Oh,
19.
Good job.
Good.
Oh my
okay.
god,
You
a
Good!
actually
19!
you
219!
you
Nice!
noticed it this time. You can see some slight bubbles underneath the water and what looks like they might be shadows moving. They had been over here, but you've seen that they've kind of come near where the party is, at the shore.
Mhm.
Like right there.
Yep.
About there, yeah.
So,
They were over
so
here, and then you could see them kind of
Moving to
move.
that.
my
Yeah.
proposition is this: your current leader is going to fight one on one with Tatsuki the Magnificent, the greatest warrior that this part of the world has seen,
Again, why did I
for the
agree to this
right,
plan?
for the right of leading this clan. Where is the
And what
coward?
what gives you the right to challenge him? Says the uh, lizard folk from the second floor. You are not part of the clan. You do not have the inherent right to challenge him for leadership.
Oh, and what one needs in order to become part of the clan.
You need to be born into it, which just looking at you is not how
Look,
it, not what the current situation
Look,
is.
man, can't you see that I have horns? Can't you
Medras
see
grabs
that I
get up
have this?
before she
They-
look,
continues.
everyone. The only
Yeah.
way we can get into the clan, not by birthright, is by owning a Nando's loyalty card. It's kind of in the script.
Before she gets into her rant, Medras grabs her by the shoulder, pulls her back, and says, "Okay, deep breath, and if you want to keep making this specific, think of something else. If not, we begin the attack."
If you're willing to take out, do a job for us, we might be willing to let you be, have honorary membership in the clan. Though you will not be. I have to warn you, it's not going to be a very respected job that you will be doing.
Not
Medras
respected.
says,
We are making you the amazing honor of actually doing something with your worthless clan.
That's what they says. Yeah.
All
After
right.
they say this, and another Medras says, "Yeah,
All right, make a
let's
persuasion
begin
check so I
killing
can
them."
Not-
determine if they're just gonna start attacking you after that. Honestly,
Yeah, you just insulted their clan.
As
Yeah.
Tutsuki and Alani turn towards the boat,
Medrash already when he saw that it was losing it again, began prepare for battle. So I'm rolling initiative.
I, t-
Medrash already prepared for combat.
I told you this plan wouldn't work.
If a coward doesn't show up, we're going to find him.
Medrash says, "Yeah, you're not making any kind of claims anymore for the party."
Jeez!
still waiting
Nice.
for that.
Ah,
And the other
Perfect. I'm
spec,
still waiting on that persuasion check though.
and
I
the other,
want to see it.
and the other's perspective.
do you want to roll persuasion or intimidation or something? Yes.
I'll let you pick which one you want to roll. I want to
It's the
see how
same
bad
thing.
this is.
Oh
Let's
god.
go for intimidation because Delis is more on the angry side now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll
And she
initiative.
intimidates. And she intimidates like a puppy. Medrash
What
thinks,
the?
"Oh, she thinks that it's scary."
Why am I the only one who can roll a good initiative in this encounter? This does
Hey,
not
I
make
roll
sense.
initiative too. I roll a good initiative too. I
Hey,
roll
hey,
the first.
hey! Look at it this way. None of you rolled as bad as the lizard folk.
Yeah.
Actually makes sense. Tatskit just charges up ahead. Madras is already, he was ready to fight, to start the fight.
Mhm.
All right.
And yes.
Elani
Anyway,
also
so
not. Elani
the lizard
notices to
folk
the water.
spokesman up says, "All right, enough of this garbage. Kill them like the other people from the town who tried to get through."
Garbage. You'll see what garbage is.
So he said that in Draconic, so you don't know what he
Medrash
said.
says. Medrash at the garbage thing says, "You will regret calling any other living individual garbage. I
All
will
right,
make sure of that." And he points his sword at
Satsuki's up
them.
first.
Mhm.
Also, these are like actual small walls of stone. So you'd have to
Vault over it.
vault over it or something.
I could
Mhm.
probably,
Okay.
I could probably run around it.
I got you.
If you want, go.
But that's movement.
I got you.
I can use part of my movement to do instinctive pounce and actually pounce on them.
Who plays?
Me.
There you have a space.
Start running.
I'm trying. After we
Why
spent
you
so long last week trying to figure out how to make things move by clicking on them. I've re-forgotten it, and I feel sad.
Okay, basically, you grab the thing while it's moving. You press the right button, and you saw it. That
Yeah, kind of. Like, see, my issue right now is when I use the right button, it just starts moving the map,
mm,
which is not what I want.
Oh.
maybe it's for the because of the layer.
I'm on the token layer. I don't know why. Like, I don't mean like the map part itself. I mean
Mhm.
like the actual screen.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, which makes it
yeah, that.
difficult to get things where I want. That's why whenever you see stuff moving to random stuff, it's I pick it up, try to move it, and then all of a sudden the screen is decided to
Hmm.
jog halfway away.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Okay.
uh,
For story reasons, I'm expending one of my rages, so if those both hit, that'll be a total of 17 plus 10. That's 27 damage total.
think he's
you
down.
turn him into a mincemeat.
And then I move on to the other one with the second attack. If that one attack just kills him,
Nope, 2 attacks.
both attacks
But it
kill him.
takes both of them to kill him. Yep.
Okay.
Mm.
I just turn
Okay.
him into lizard salsa.
Medrash moves to the gate. What do I have to do to get over it? Or what do I have to
Make
roll?
an
Anything?
athletics check. Well,
Uh,
actually, does your mount have stats for that? Did I do the work to give that mount stats for
I'm
athletics?
looking at that right now.
No, I did not give them stats for athletics. All right, just a
Hmm.
second. Let me check for the player's handbook if war horses have stats. War horse, there we go.
The
No,
horse.
they do not have a separate
Okay.
stat for athletics. All right, so just make a strength athletics check based on your
Hmm.
mount.
On my mount. Okay.
Yep.
So I will have to
I'm
do
assuming you're having the
plus.
mount be the person.
This is the thing. If the mount will be more, make it more complicated than me for me along.
There,
I
I
would.
rolled it.
I was. I didn't say I was going to roll the mount. I'm checking.
Okay,
Don't assume
don't
for
worry.
me.
It wasn't for it. The mount had an easier has a lower score that it needs to get
Oh.
than you do, so it
Okay.
works
Okay.
out in the
Okay.
mount's favor.
Okay.
'Cause the mount's taller than you are, so it's less
Okay. So would
difficult.
that work? Would that
Yes,
be enough? Okay.
you're able
So
to gracefully leap over, like
leaps
like a
over
graceful
and
eagle piloting a blimp.
long sword
Well,
attack to this guy. I'm going
yep,
to do on another
that's a
one.
hit.
No.
And yeah, I'm not going to do anything else for now.
Unfortunately, unlike Tutski's one, it wasn't eviscerated. Sadness.
Alright, Lenny, you're gonna get out of the void?
And I need.
The
The boat.
void.
Shouldn't we worry about the boat?
I was about to say, Alani, shouldn't you be taking care of the underwater ones that we spotted?
Yeah, because I
Ooh,
fear
that's
what's
a
going
good
to
point.
happen. I fear what could happen to our boat.
So where are they?
Around
They're
about.
kind of.
Yeah.
Actually, you can put them there on the map just to make.
Make it easier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because she's aware of then.
Both Tutski and
Then
Alani spotted them, so.
I mean, it makes sense that
Yeah.
they
mhm.
would do.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
How do
Medrosha and
I?
Deli doesn't know about then the other two know. So the moment you attack,
Well,
then we are aware.
um, how do I draw a cone?
Not like
Cone?
that.
No
I
idea.
don't know if you do draw a cone. You might just use the
Yeah.
measuring tool.
Hmm.
Actually, there is a
Yeah, the
way.
measuring tool will be. Mhm. Oh, there is a way to draw a cone. How?
No, you can't draw it, but you can actually somehow. Oh my god, come on.
Draw shape, polygon line.
This is how cones work in generally on squares.
Oh. Mhm.
So
Go
wait.
with that.
So this is. Oh,
You
okay.
do
So
that.
there's a diagonal cone and there's the straight ahead
Yes,
one.
the diagonal is the first one, and the straight ahead is the second.
I need to get
Oh
we need to get a token
Excuse
shape.
me.
I think the diagonal will be something like this. I don't know if it is the same for you in terms of range.
So yeah, and the awesome part is that is actually perfect range because my thing is at 20 feet, pretty much.
And apparently that perfect range is killing your throat.
Shut up.
No.
You alright?
Yeah. So actually, I could come right here, and the only one that would be out of range of my attack would be this one.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. If you go to that one, worst case scenario, they'll be forced to kill.
Oh God.
A
What?
masterpiece, to be sure.
Yep. If I can actually like pick it up, I'm having difficulty just selecting it.
This is what
Yeah,
Skyrim trees
man.
are like, people.
I can't. It won't let me pick it up.
It won't?
Like I can select it, but then I can't actually like grab it or anything.
What?
I actually think that's the best idea for you to do, Tyron. Go back on topic is if you can get the cone of cold on
Yeah.
this slot. Worst case scenario, some of them will save and force to surface, and then that way they'll be stuck between me and
Like,
you, which
it's
is
not-
going to be a chopping ground.
Yeah.
Or wait. Actually, that's if I do the diagonal one.
Mm-hmm.
If I do it the other way,
Jump on the boat. Just do it.
It's like
Boom.
Do it.
I can't
if I
pick
do
it
it the
up.
other way, that would be.
Yeah, I can't pick it up. That is so irritating.
A rectangle of doom.
No, I can't. I think I can hit them all actually.
Yeah, you can.
Like I said,
Come
I
right
think if you're
here
right
and
here-
come right here and then angle it down this way.
get them all, and then worst case scenario, they'll save.
Actually, it'd
in.
have to be right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hit them all.
Yeah.
So just breathe on them. Let your
Yeah.
bad breath do the rest.
Mm-hmm.
Time to prove
I
the
will do
Tutsuki.
that.
Time to prove the Tutsuki.
Actually, since they're technically still underwater, aren't they?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you freeze the water, you can make
Look-
it harder for them to
So
come
I'd
up.
say they'd have advantage on their check to avoid it.
But if he freezes the
Yeah.
water, it'll be harder for them to get up.
It will be harder for them to get up because technically it is also doing cold damage to the water,
Mhm.
assuming I do the cold attack, which I am because of course I am.
Because duh.
Mm-hmm.
The only other one that would be effective here would be electricity.
Why is Dallas
Ooh!
True. True. Electricity. They will have to get disadvantage because that's
Let me make
sure.
conductive.
The one
Why
with
does
We
Dallas
are
have a
not
giant red
talking
blob?
yet.
No idea.
Just to make this beautiful thing. This
Oh, you're looking to make the breath thing, right?
the fireball.
fireballs.
Fireball.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
I can't move it.
Yeah, that's the problem I was having. Like, you make it and then you can't move it.
How is that? Oh, I can. I had to
How?
zoom in a bit. I had
Okay.
to zoom in a bit because the cursor couldn't actually target.
Register it. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's probably the issue I was
Mhm.
having.
Mm,
So are you just gonna
probably.
blow up the building?
Yes.
Do
With
it.
All right.
Okay.
everyone. No.
Do it.
I'm just preparing it.
I was-
Anyway, Alani,
Mhm.
So yeah,
also I
Thunder,
would
electric,
Breath of
before
the
you
grass.
do that,
Dragon.
I would note this person though, Maris, before I wreck your day.
To deal with him first, Maurice. Yeah,
Mhm.
Rajas can handle the ones at the
Well, It's
barricade. If he needs my
not
help, he'll
the
have it.
only one, but it does. You can see that there. It does look like there are some magically proficient lizard folk that you can
Yeah.
see.
Okay.
So
Oh,
Geek
I
the
can see
mage.
that.
Geek the
yeah,
mage.
Okay.
Deal with that.
Regardless.
Question. If I
It's
get
still Elani's turn.
Yes,
if I
regardless.
get some
yes.
altitude, can I see stuff or everything that is blackened
Everything
out
that's
is
uncovered you can see.
okay? It
Okay,
everything
so
that is
7
blacked
damage,
out
and I need to
seems
make save throws.
Wouldn't the
Okay.
damage technically be
This is
double? Since
lightning, right? Mhm.
if it's lightning, it technically should be double because water and lightning
Yeah.
don't mix.
That
That's not
that
how
I
D&D
think,
works.
which is sad, but
I will let it avoid the I will let it circumvent the instant
Advantage.
advantage though.
Yeah,
yeah.
So I'm just gonna
Yeah.
just
call
roll
it a
normal.
it's a
So
Normal.
mix.
yeah, lightning
Yeah.
All right, so that's what kind of a save? Dex save.
deck.
Okay. So from left to right, let's go.
At this time, Tutsuki can see what's happening.
Two save
Uh,
themselves. One doesn't.
perfect.
Two
two of
don't.
them.
One
So
got a natural
Low,
20.
7-3-3-7.
low.
Seven
Perfectly
and
balanced, as always
seven.
should be.
Oh, high low Ren.
And these two are 4 or 3, right?
It's 3.
It's left to
Three.
right.
It's
It's
down.
left to right, so. Bump, bump, bump.
And I think I might still have some. Well, actually, no, that doesn't work, does it? Because that's technically only my first attack, but I don't.
You can move and mix your attacks in.
Yeah, that's right. I'm a monk. That is actually how
Well,
the
no,
monk works.
that's actually how like
Oh,
all the
that's how
classes
fifth,
work for
fifth edition
movement.
works. Okay,
Yeah.
because I thought the. Okay, never mind. Let me make sure we got.
Everything that is blacked out means that this is an interior thing.
It's an
That
interior space.
Okay.
I
that we have not
look, I can
seen.
only make squares for Fog of War. I would have done fancier stuff for what you could
We
actually
got
see
it.
inside. Look, the lighting's just really weird, okay?
We
Okay.
get it.
I
We
know.
get it.
I know. Don't worry.
You can see all along this side of the room, but you can't see this side from that one window. Don't ask why it works that way. It just does. It just works, okay?
So, Alani, that's anything else,
Lonnie took your
or
turn. Are you
Well,
gonna do move and more attack?
I am going to
More
move in
attack?
more attacks.
Okay, more
Technically,
attacks. Go.
since I move, I can't take the extra attack from the attack action, can I?
You
Mm,
can,
If you spend
Okay.
a key,
I think.
I think.
Well, no. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to attack this guy.
Okay. Stabby stab him with
mean,
your fist. Stab him with your fist.
Stab him with my
I was
fists.
about to say if I can hit with an 11, that should definitely hit.
Mhm.
Actually,
Get the
oh, that was.
knee.
I didn't even pay attention
Nice.
to your attack rolls earlier, but I'm gonna allow it just due to. I already let it happen.
It
That
happened.
misses.
Oh,
It
that.
just
Okay.
works because I said so.
Okay, so that
Very.
missed. Great. I will burn a key then to
It just
get 2 more. Both those
Those
hit.
two hit.
Yeah, those hit. All right,
There
so
we go.
15.
Yes, you can do 5 times tables. Hooray!
All right. Bailiff.
Geek the
Hmm.
mage.
A hex on this one.
I'm gonna counterspell that.
Oh.
That's why I warned you about him.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want you to waste your fireball and then feel,
Well, to be fair, I wouldn't be firing a fireball this area because I would be hitting the rest of the party.
I
well,
think
no,
you could
it's
fire a
the
load of
caster
Eldritch
within 60
blasts.
feet of him, and
Mm.
you're within 60 feet of him, so you'd be countered.
I was actually thinking of starting flying on the upper level and start bombarding.
Eldritch
Because I
blast,
figured I
yeah.
should at least put something to stop you from just fireballing both buildings and calling it a day. Oh.
Oh, damn him!
So
Making
at
us
least you
And
have to take a couple turns to do stuff, or you just have to fireball them from further away.
I mean,
Okay,
I was about to say, Tutski's got the water covered, so you should probably cover the upper floor.
Alright.
that means that I'm going to use my. That was the bonus action, the hex. So let's go
No
to
action.
the actual action. Yes. Eight.
the actual action.
Eldritch Blast,
Pew
the first
pew.
one.
It hits.
Uh,
Perfect.
Ah, good.
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 Ooh, almost
Nice.
maximum.
Nice.
Good.
And the
And you
second
can't
beam,
even see how much relative health that was.
That'll probably miss.
and
That
the second
misses.
one,
That misses,
yeah,
yes.
Doesn't that miss?
yes, and
Alright.
that's it.
Oh, now it's time for the horde of lizard folk. Why do I do this to myself? I mean, honestly, I was expecting a bit more stealthy than just you guys just plug walking up and going, "Hey guys, we're gonna beat the crap out
Look,
of you
I
now."
rolled a 2 again.
Yeah.
What do you want from me?
And our plan
Exactly.
B was apparently having Delith.
Look, Medrash is
Delith.
not made for stealth stuff. Lamray also used it. Delith
Alright,
will
let's
good
see.
in stealth, but she didn't feel like it. Datsky also is not made for stealth,
Tutski's a
and
human
Lani
battering.
failed.
I was about to say Tutski's a human battering ram. That's what you need her for.
Exactly. Medrash and Datsky are useless for that. Delith didn't feel like it, and Elani failed.
Alright, I gotta count how many rangers I've got on you. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rangers attacking you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll do the other types after this.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So 8 rangers short bowing you guys. One of them is gonna attack Medrash because
Mhm.
that's the only one he can see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So 1 attack on Medrash.
Initiative.
Ah.
Perfect.
Oops, wrong. Sorry. I saw a dice and I clicked the dice.
Oh, that hits.
Oh.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't be clicking on the dice.
That will be a reduction of 3, so that's 4 damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know, I'm just
Alright.
saying for myself. I like to keep
The
track
other
like
7
that.
are all gonna be against Tutski. Because
Of
he is
course.
the angry person who turned someone into mincemeat.
I'm the only one
So-
who's killed anyone so far, so yeah.
7 attacks on Tutski.
2
So that's
damage.
3, 4, 5,
Ooh.
6, 7. So you ignore the top. Wait, 1, 2,
You
3,
ignore
4,
every
5, 6. I need one more.
Four.
There we go.
So
Okay.
2, 4,
So you take
and 6 damage. 6
6.
damage. In fact,
So that's
6,
10,
10 damage total, pretty much.
14. Oh yeah.
10 damage
Okay.
total because of my
Okay.
rage.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at the actual attacks. All right. Let's see. It's 4,
There is
10, 12. Yeah, 12 damage.
Hmm.
All right.
10, just 10.
No, it's okay. So the 20 from the short bow is 8.
Half.
Then 6.
So
So
half.
yes, 4. Then 6 from the short bow is another. Is 10. And then I'm
True.
assuming the 26 also hits you for 2.
Yeah.
So that's 12. 2 plus 6 plus 4.
Checks out.
12 damage. Alright, so that's the Rangers. Hooray. Now it's time for the other mobs. Alright, so bursting out of the water like a complete surprise you didn't see coming. Wahaha.
What a surprise.
I know, you're thrilled.
What a thrill!
What a twist!
What a
I celebrated
thrill.
thrill. I made a reference to
In
Metal Gear
darkness and
Solid.
silence through the night. I got the
Yes.
reference.
Finally,
I got it straight away.
finally.
No, I got it straight away, Max. Don't worry.
I know, but it's like finally someone they got my reference on the first time.
Alright,
That's very big.
these lizard folk in the river have gone underwater. I'm just gonna do all the moves first for them because
Mm.
that's a lot of stuff. And then I'll do the attacks for them. Alright. Fun. Ugh. Well, at least you got rid of one of the counter spells, so I can expect more fireballs soon to clean up my mess.
Expect form and just expect Tutski to make some more lizard mincemeat.
Alright, so let's see. We've got 2 more attacks on Tutski, each from her people next to her.
Almost forgot.
Wow, look at the 18s.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's another 7, 9. That's another 9 damage.
Okay.
1 pair for Medrash, for the one he's next to.
Mhm.
They both miss. And now Delith's turn.
Ah, my favorite.
Yeah.
Mm, you know what?
Ooh,
Sorry, see
I
again.
have
15.
shield. You know what? I have shield, so
You're
let's
gonna use
use it.
shield.
Yes.
Alright, you blocked them all. And you
Perfect.
laughed at them as they struggle to get through your magic. I can just imagine Tutski trolling like that. Or not
I,
Tutski, Dalith.
Yeah.
Della.
I can
I
imagine
imagine that is
Dalith
just looking
trolling
at
like that.
Dan, waiting for them to attack, and then she has a giant grin on her face when she begins to say, "Oh, you fools!"
You
You're
fell.
about to get vaporized.
Alright,
Oh, you
and
fell for one of the
Oldest tricks in the
blunders.
book.
Mhm.
alright,
You fell
and
for
then
the bluntest trick on the book.
I am about to show you what happened with the droid attack on the Wookiees.
Oh no, he's here too.
alright, and then I'm gonna have the 2 casters that you can see cast magic missile.
Oh,
I want to check
Wait,
the
where's the
range on
second
that. Second
caster?
floor.
Oh,
don't cast those on me. Because if you do, they're gonna
Yeah, they do
be face
nothing.
blank.
Well, that leaves 3 party members and 3 bullets, and 6 bullets, so 2 bullets for all the remaining party members. Perfect.
okay. So the first.
Now, I want to see if I can do this. So, we'll do it from top down. So Madrash, then Alani, then Tutski. We'll see if
Okay.
what I typed works.
That hits.
No, I wanted it to. No, no, it all hits instantly. That's what
Oh,
Magic Missile does. I was trying to make it
okay.
roll. Uh,
6 times.
I was trying. Yeah, I should have just done roll 64.
Mhm.
All of them will be just
Yeah,
+1.
yeah. You'd roll that.
All right, so all of them does +1. So that's 9 on Medrash,
Mhm.
9 on Alani, and then
4 on me.
well, it would
Minus
be it would be
minus 3 for me,
6.
so that will be 6.
So
6 for Medrash, 9 for Alani, 4 for Tusky because of the half damage. Half
Why
no,
rounding
it'd be
down.
3. It'd be 3 on
Tusky, okay.
Hutski.
Okay.
Why 6?
Because I have a heavy armor
I don't think that works
mastery
against
and the.
magic.
Yeah,
Does it?
that's
Oh right,
only
no,
for.
yeah, no magical, right? Sorry, forgot
The only
about
one that's
that.
getting the only one that's getting reduced damage is me.
Yeah.
All right.
Where is my token? Medrash
Oh,
has
no.
disappeared.
I didn't move him. That was
Where
not
is
me.
Medrash?
He was
Someone
eaten
moved
by
him
the
right
lizard
off the-
thing.
Where is
Someone moved him right
Medrash?
off the map, and it wasn't me this time.
It wasn't me.
Are you? It wasn't. I didn't touch him. I went to buy shit and then he disappeared.
Wasn't me.
Where
I
is
Because
he?
he's sitting right off the corner of the map right here. You can see his
Where
aura
is he? I
faintly.
can't see him.
He's
I
off
can't.
the map.
Yeah.
I can't see him. I
I
said.
know he's off the map. Here, I'll make the map bigger.
Congratulations, you learned teleport.
Where?
Someone dragged him
can't.
off the map.
Bring
Here, I
him
put him
back.
back on the map.
wasn't me. I was
I-
busy doing things.
I
I
don't know
know.
how that
I
happened.
also was busy doing things. That's why I wonder what happened.
Right. Time for smack'ems. That one to this guy for a total of
All right,
18.
so
That's a miss, isn't it?
13.
it is actually a miss. Yes.
Ah,
Oh no. That's a
Mr.
hit though for
Further,
17.
no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah, more salsa.
So Medrash is going to attack again the one that he has been attacking here close by. Is he
Mhm.
alive or not?
No, he dead.
Okay, if I move, do I still have my extra attack?
Yes. That's what we
Okay,
went over with Alani as well.
just making sure. Medrash is going to move here and is going to attack this guy.
Oh.
Yeah, I have seen where the rangers are. And I say 9 to them.
Who
Stop.
are you attacking?
This guy.
Okay, I thought you might have been pinging the second floor, and I was zoomed in, so
No,
I couldn't see that.
how will I won't target the second floor when I can't. I will get
Yeah.
into the building to begin to do
Alright.
that.
So 9 damage on that guy.
Yep,
That is a hit.
this one. Yeah, I know that's a hit. I think
Alright.
15 is the minimum.
Yes.
That's why I was sure it was a hit.
Alright.
All right. Well,
Eleni. You loony.
so 1.
That hits. Just a little.
I think he
Alright.
that's a
That
kill.
does not kill.
Oh,
The next one will. I'm pretty sure.
I thought it was a kill.
The next one
7
will probably
damage.
kill. 7 damage. as
2.
well.
That hits.
That's gonna be a kill then.
Almost certainly. Yeah, that's a kill.
And then if you want to do any more, you can come
Say
down and help
he had
me.
12 health life. He had 12 health left.
Oh,
Ah,
I'm really
Oh.
interested in buying some of that health life.
Health life, yes.
Sounds
But
like
do
an
you want
amazing
health life 3 though?
idea.
Alright. You still have move and one last attack.
come down here, burn another key for 2 more attacks.
Ah, perfect.
fails.
One hit
Only
or
one hit.
misses.
Don't know. It wasn't a 1.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
That is.
I love how the green bar is automatically tied into my key on my character sheet. So like every single time I
Our friend here will be taking You will be taking. You know what?
Hmm?
Another hex.
So you're hexing the same guy you tried to hex before?
Yes.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna burn the other mage's counterspell. That way you can free up Fireball and make this easier for me in the future.
Okay.
Okay.
Look, I'm
So
a
you
selfish DM. I just want
so,
this to get
so-
done with, and I want to watch Dallas blow some stuff up.
yeah.
And
We all want to watch
So
Telef blow some stuff up.
yeah.
2 attacks on.
Okay.
And I'm sick of being a party's bullet sponge.
Ah, perfect.
on who?
On the mage.
Okay,
The first
that's
one
a
is
miss.
a whiff. Second one
There you go.
Is a hit.
that's a hit.
Hmm.
Good to hear. 14 damage.
All right. He's still alive.
Hmm.
The
14
mage is
damage.
surprisingly chonky.
Yes.
All right. Lizard folkses again. All right. There's only 7 archers this time. So 1 on Medrash.
I can see those guys.
At least it won't be 7 on me
yeah.
again.
You can see them up there, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just making sure.
Hmm.
The 1 on Medrash.
Oh, the hits
2. No.
2 damage.
I'm chipping you guys a lot. Boo, 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 boo. So I've got 6 left. Let's call it 2 each for the remaining party members.
Okay.
So, Hutski, you're 2.
That's only 2 damage.
2. Yep.
Mhm.
Alani's 2.
So the one that hits,
Mhm.
where is this? Where is it? Frick.
Is
Oh,
it?
that's right. I
You're
have it
gonna-
over here. I have it
You're
over
gonna try
here.
to catch it. You're gonna try and
Where?
catch it, aren't you?
I did.
All right. Good job.
And I'm actually going to use my reaction to toss it back and burn a key.
Okay.
Mhm.
So that counts as technically a ranged attack, but it's basically the same as my martial arts die. So.
Mhm.
Oh, it's crit!
Nice.
Nice! Nice!
Nice. All right. 10 damage.
Alani and Tutski, team evisceration right here.
Nice.
All right. So that means Delith gets 2 now.
Is
Ah.
this? Oh.
Yes, exactly, Marissa.
Yep. Perfect.
Believe it or not, that is the reason why I went with the monk in my very first campaign.
You
I
know what?
believe you.
I can afford and take 5 damage. So.
Mhm.
Yeah. I figured as
Yeah.
much. All right. So that's the Rangers. Now I gotta do the regular Raiders again.
Mhm.
All right. Let's see. Hello. We're here to greet you.
Hello there! How are you?
All right. He's gonna head into the shadows. Head into the shadows. Hooray!
So, Cord, you can attack on your turn, but I am going to ask you to back up at least 1 square for you know what.
Oh, I get you. I'm probably going to go cover Delith at this point, knowing I've already seen what you can do.
I'm tempted to move the ones in the tower, but I also want to see all the dice of damage, so I'm not gonna.
Mhm.
uh, all right, let's get to the damage rolls. Uh, let's see. 2 for Medrash,
Mhm.
So he guarded
Uh,
against everything.
mhm.
I'm gonna put in just a bit of text to spread out for Dalith.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay, you know what? Another shield.
Burning out your shields.
Yeah, we have.
Have I knocked out your shields yet? Are your shields down after this?
I have two more slots.
Darn. Okay. That's fine actually. I don't care.
Mhm.
All right. Let's put another bit of space and then attacks for let's say I'm trying to figure out how I want to devi this between Tutski and Alani.
Who's the more dangerous one? They're both freaking dangerous.
Yes. Considering that the heathen elf has used dragon stuff, the lizards don't like him. He's getting 4
Yeah.
attacks. She's getting 4 attacks.
Well, only one hit, so you know
Yeah. That's good.
that is very good.
I've had 2 attacks with
Alright.
the scary human lady.
Yeah.
1
2
hit
more
for 2
damage.
damage, yeah.
Right.
Yep. Just
Amazing.
keep chipping you. Alright. And
This is. I
leave
think
it
this.
there.
I think it's time for the Doom music to start playing again.
Unfortunately, I've got limited soundtracks for Doom music.
11 damage on my first attack for the injured guy here. Is that
Isn't
enough?
Okay.
Isn't that 12?
11,
Yes,
because it's 9
12.
plus 3.
Yes.
So that's
Oh,
12.
12, yeah. 12, yeah. Dumb math.
It's not enough to kill.
Will this be enough to kill?
Let's see.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Yes.
then, heeding Alani's warning, I'm going to take a couple of steps back.
Oh.
You could always. Mhm. I'm going to attack the one in front of me.
Alright.
And again, or is he dead?
He's not dead.
Yeah, I didn't expect it, but still.
Ah,
Oh shit!
Bummer.
Critical miss.
Yeah,
critical miss and critical, not critical,
yeah,
minimum damage.
yes.
Boom, boom,
At
boom,
least they got out of the way.
boom.
My Russia stays where he is.
Ooh.
So
Alright.
yeah.
Oh, just so you know, Maris, your fireball is big enough and the building is weak enough, you can actually hit through the floors.
So I
Perfect.
got a question actually right now, Pika.
Yeah.
Could we actually like, so we can see this guy, right?
Yes. There's a wall on this side and then a window on this side.
There's a wall. How do we know that they're there?
Window on this side.
Window on this side. Yes.
Right here. Yes. Look, it's
Okay.
too much work to manage sight lines on this.
I guess he's
I
poking
do the
his
best I
head.
can.
I guess he's poking
Yes.
his head out because he was
Exactly.
firing stuff previously. So
Yeah, I guess so.
Yep, that will
So
make
that
sense.
means that he's got to roll for this against this too. If he's poking his head out, then because
Yes.
that means his head is technically right here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Go. Oh, so they all okay,
Anyway,
you did go.
yeah.
So Dex saves 16.
Minimum
Alright.
damage. I don't know.
Doot. Doot. And the mage. Perfect.
So
Alright,
6
so
damage
6
to all.
damage for 2 of them. The mage is not
3
yet
for
dead.
1. Mhm.
The mages are surprisingly chonk.
Mhm.
Alright. More punching and stuff.
More punching. More punching on this guy.
More punch. More punch has been ordered.
Ha!
It will arrive shortly.
Nice.
It was you just giving him
Okay,
Punch
I
order has
will
been
take it.
filled.
not only a
Yeah.
punch, you're giving him a
Congratulations.
Falcon
You are our
punch.
100th punch customer. You get an
12.
extra punch with this.
That was a Falcon
Alright,
punch.
that doesn't actually
Nice.
kill, though.
I know. That's okay.
Hell.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm gonna not burn a key this time, so I'm just gonna
One
one
last
more.
punch.
try. Yep, one last punch. Which will do a minimum of 5 damage.
Ah,
Yeah.
Alright. I'm done with you making big boom.
you see the
Yes.
targeted area? Perfect.
Yep.
You're
Ah.
taking the reach.
Holy
Holy
cow!
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Alright.
She make the
so,
boom.
Save DC of 15.
Yep.
Okay.
She make the boom.
Yep.
Let me roll for the 2 spearmen that are up top first.
Wait, is there 2 spearmen in that range?
Yeah, one's
I
in the
thought there was
shadow.
one. Oh,
That
they
guy's
both failed.
dead. You blow a big hole in the building, so you can now see inside. That guy's dead. There's also a hole in this building too. So let's see. Comparing that square, you're hitting these 2 guys.
What kind of
and
debris
not that
falls
guy.
and does some debris
It
fall
doesn't do
damage?
more damage than the fireball does.
I think it's
So
No,
they're
I'm talking
both
about the
dead.
ones on the bottom. Yeah. Oh, okay. So
It's not
For
doing
not
more
doing
damage
the
than the
it's
fireball.
effectively a cube. It's effectively a
Yes.
cube.
It's
Okay.
mostly a
Mhm.
cube, yes. It's a cubed ball, don't worry about it.
It's 8-bit.
I mean, technically it's supposed to be a sphere, but it's gonna hit them.
Mhm.
They're within range. Alright,
Yeah.
now let me pull up the Rangers. Actually, there's nothing else on the first floor it hits. Yeah.
No, the first floor is
Well, actually,
completely.
no, there is one more person I need to roll for.
The mage.
Wait, but it doesn't.
that one?
Wait. The...
No, it's one you can't see, so he has advantage because he's underwater.
Oh, okay.
Perfect, he
Oh.
saved. So he's still taking half damage though.
Yes.
Half damage is still
he's
equal to Tutski
a very
damage, so that's
smoky
really
boy.
big. That is really big
Mhm.
damage.
That was a. It is still that was a critical roll. The one that lizard folk.
Hmm.
Alright, now time to do all the up above people. Let's do the
Mhm.
Rangers next.
Mhm.
Alright, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Rangers. Let's do this. Alright. 2.
Fails
Three.
dead. Oh, alive. Dead.
Yeah, one of them's
One
alive.
lives. One lives.
One lives.
Juan lives. His
Juan.
name.
Juan lives.
His name is Juan now.
Perfect. The Spanish speaker. That's the one that lives. That's not a good sign.
Juan. The kingdom of Juan.
Alright.
will
Spanish. I
continue.
thought they spoke Draconic.
In this
Sam
world,
had.
in
Look,
this
his
world,
parents
Draco-
were odd, okay? Don't question Juan's
His name is
parents.
Juan. That's a clearly
Look,
Spanish.
in this
Spanish
world-
speaking name.
in this world, Draconic is Spanish.
Oh no.
No, in
Name.
this world, Elvish
No.
is Spanish.
In this
Exactly.
world, Elvish is Spanish.
Okay.
Exactly. It's
I'm
what
gonna,
makes him special.
I'm gonna forward that
he was
Dwarven is Scottish.
he was a lizard folk that was born
It's
in
why my name
the
is pronounced
Elbins.
Elani.
Fair enough. So just say,
Uh,
just over for reference,
wait,
I just speak
he
English
is
and
a-
Scottish.
Elani.
Perfect.
Elani.
The
It's
litter-
the
the
wait.
litter a
I
fair
just
amount.
realized it's the first name that I can speak without having to think about how we pronounce it in English.
Elani,
I was
yeah.
speaking of that. Elani.
Yes,
Yeah.
Alani.
Alright.
Uh,
I think that's
I didn't
everyone.
realize.
We've done some good toasting.
Yes.
Look at that leader failing.
Yes.
Perfect. All right.
I have.
You toasted them pretty good.
All right, who else
Question
wants
is,
who else want lizards bagels?
should I do more or leave it at that?
If you can do
Uh,
more,
Do it.
why not?
Strike them
I
down
could
with all of your
do.
hatred, and your journey towards the
hasten
meme
spell
sides will
second.
be complete.
Twinned fireball. Just double fireball it.
If only that was possible.
If only that was cool.
I can
A flaming hole
burn two
distributor.
sorcery points and use come on, an Eldritch
Mhm.
Blast as a bonus action.
Okay.
You could try to knock out one of the one of the remaining rangers. He's only got
Yes.
a little bit of health.
You know what? Let's go.
Let's
So,
go.
first blood.
Oh, that's
Second
unfortunate.
Oh,
There you go. There you
Okay.
go.
Okay.
He should be dead.
yeah, he should
Yes.
be dead.
Crit.
He's
High max damage.
high
Love it.
damage. That's yes. He's
Uh,
dead.
and minus
Uh,
2 points. And that's it.
Gosh, we still got
All
all
right.
3 mages to deal with, though.
I'm pretty sure Mris can deal
Uh,
with that because my plan is that I'll go and take care of the ones that are
I
kind
mean,
of
you did
hound-
wipe out a good chunk of the forces, though.
Yeah.
My idea was
Let's
to
see.
get inside the
There
building,
are
but right now
there were
I think I will leave
7
it entirely to
rangers,
destroy
and
the
now
buildings.
there are 1, 2, 3. Now there's only 3, so that should
Good. I'm not going to become a bullet sponge again.
cue me bullet sponging Tutski. All right, so 1 for Medrash.
Yep. That doesn't hit.
All right, let me
Oh,
take a look at this map. Who do I wanna? 1 for Dallas, 1 for Alani. Dallas 12 and
oh god.
Alani 6.
Nope.
Yeah, you're right. It misses you.
Eli's got the same AC I do, I think.
I
She
got
has
one more.
one higher.
Yeah.
One higher than that's he does.
All right,
Chris.
so and that means so that's the Rangers. Now we got to do everyone else. All right. With the big explosion,
Mm-hmm.
this guy is
Who?
gonna hop.
Because there are multiple guys that
Yeah,
they're
this guy is gonna
okay.
hop down
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to start getting into range for next time. Um,
Which one?
this
I
guy.
think this one
He
moved.
came from
Oh,
up
okay.
above. He
Okay,
came
okay.
from up above. Um,
Doesn't he take falling damage?
Why?
These things?
he took his action
Yeah.
to be able to climb carefully.
Okay.
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 Some of these guys are gonna spread out.
Make like a
The
wing.
the spellcaster is gonna come out so he can potentially counterspell because that one still has his counterspell.
Mm-hmm.
Is he close enough? Question. Ah, perfect. Counterspell is
wrong thing.
60 feet
Yeah, wrong thing to move.
or
Yeah,
90
I'm just
feet.
trying to take a peek at what I've got. I'm not gonna
Mm-hmm. I know.
I'm not gonna move this stuff in there. They're unaware. They're blissfully unaware of the doom that is coming to them.
The ones at top of the tower that we were right by?
This one and the guys in here. They're blissfully unaware of the giant or red rectangle of boss damage coming to them shortly.
I've just realised why you've done that, Tyron. I forgot to change the category of my stream. My bad. So apparently we're playing as Sith Lords.
So I was right! Yes!
Up.
So the attacks on
Oh, hello there.
Hello there.
What?
General
Another lizard folk.
Kenobi!
came out of the water.
Yeah.
Took a while for them to reach you. They were further away in the reserve.
Mm.
Because it's almost like I had this designed to be approached from the other side
Yes.
of the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Leave it
Like
to
the
us.
barricades were there for storytelling purposes, not for you guys to be attacking from that direction.
Leave it to us to make it
Leave it to us.
that it should be. As always.
All right.
Yes.
Here we are,
All
permanently
right.
here to disappoint your expectations.
Subvert. The word is subvert.
In Pika's case,
No.
No, the words are to trip over and completely fail to cross the low bar.
All
All right,
He's
so
not wrong.
4
also,
attacks on Medrash.
Mm-hmm.
also for Medras, you
So
can
they
hear
failed.
They'll
You
all
can-
fail. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
you can hear Del's voice saying,
You might want to get out of the
away
splash
from
zone.
the building.
Get away from the splash zone.
Medrash looks at you and says, "But then how I'm going to get to the other side of the river?"
And he just says, she just says, get away from the building.
You're in the splash zone.
Oh, by the way, there's no way Tusky didn't notice what I had done.
oh yeah, I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna play dumb.
Not this week, at least.
Well,
This way.
Alright.
I had a reason to play dumb last week. I don't last time. I
So-
don't now.
On Alani, more smacks. None hit. You're off to a good start.
Amazing.
And Delith, it's your turn.
Uh,
Here, I'm gonna put a spacer in again now that I'm
let's
thinking
see.
about it.
Shield.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to. Oh no.
Are you
Oh,
sure
shit,
about
one last
Are
that?
you
one.
sure?
Last one. There we go. There's the last one.
The heavy damage one missed.
Yup.
Mm,
3, 3, 3.
7. Actually, 0.
If I use shield here, I'm taking 6 damage.
Yeah, it's not a
not-
it's not a
yeah.
good cost.
No.
Yep. I think I'm just going to take 9 and be done with it.
All right. But I think that, well, actually, now that you've blown open a hole in the leader's hut, he's gonna slip out a window and go duck and cover.
Coward!
Look, you blew up his flimsy wooden building. What's he supposed to do?
You called it, Delith. You totally called it.
I'm gonna
Yeah, she did.
come back over the around the barricade and pounce on the guy over here, hounding Delith. Instinctive pounce. First one for 12 damage,
So are you going over the barricade then?
or around it. I've got the movement to go around it.
Do you?
Yeah, I've got 40.
Okay, yeah.
Does, yes.
So first one,
Alright.
that's going to be 12. Is that going to be enough to kill?
No.
How about this? Minimum damage,
that'll
but it's
do
going to
it.
succeed.
Oh my god, this is actually minimum damage.
Yeah, this is minimum damage, but I still eviscerate him because it's still going to be 11, which is which is going to be 9. Sorry, which is going to be my minimum.
Remind me, next level you can get a feat, right?
I think so.
Maybe you should get basic math as a feat.
Deep burn.
I'm sorry, that's the second
Oh no.
that's the second horrible miscalculation that Cards had today. I had to get that in there.
Look, I'm exhausted. All right. I'll take the second level burn damage.
Medrash is
Alright.
going to move here and attack the one that is close to Elani.
Oh.
Oh no, I wish you hadn't done that, but okay.
There's a reason why
Ah, you're out of counter spell range. That's amazing. I just had to check that real quick. Alright, so that's a total of
19, so he's
That's
at minus 22
Yeah.
HP.
Let's just say
See, I actually had this designed so that you could potentially just outrange counterspell. I came up with options to deal with that.
Good
And
job.
then when you were gonna just run it right into it anyway, I decided to at least try to clue you in and be merciful. I am a benevolent DM. I will hear nothing else.
I mean, it's
That's my
not.
turn, by the way.
I mean, it's not gonna matter if I'm gonna kill. I'm gonna kill at least one lizard on every turn, and Dan's gonna blow up like a ton of lizards on every turn.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, this was designed to be something you guys could just stomp through pretty quickly after last time.
So I'm going to make a repeat of what I did last time. Off in
And you're
this
hitting-
direction.
To hit the mage
Yeah.
as well.
What type of damage is this one gonna be?
I will
Wait,
do
it
lightning
matters?
just in case.
Yes.
I will do just in case lightning, so
Yeah.
you can attack maybe ones hitting the water because it's what I'm expecting that there are. That's why I
Yeah,
attacked the one that
lightning.
was there.
Lightning, yeah.
Okay.
You see,
All
Max,
right.
there's a reason why Tutski decided to let Alari deal with those ones and help Delith.
I know. I went here
All right.
to help Elani exactly because I expected there to be more
And
underwater.
one last one. Bang. So close. Okay. So that's fail on this guy. So that's 8. The magician actually succeeded. You would have killed him if he hadn't saved.
Oh, darn.
I know, right?
Delith killed him.
You. Sorry,
Nah.
just a second.
Mhm.
You do actually see a lizard body float to the surface and die.
Flip.
Oh,
Oh.
you can also detect. I'm gonna delete him later. You do detect another one that you hit with your lightning. So that one's 8 minus 8. There we go. Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
For that, and that's
And now
my final
stabbing
breath.
stuff with your fist.
Stabbing stuff with my fist. Let's see. Actually, gosh.
Oh my, one more.
See, it's weird
Mhm.
because I got one thing that I really want to do.
Mhm.
All right, so
But there is the upcoming fireball, right?
yes. So actually, no, never mind. We're going
I mean,
to.
until I saw the damage that the fireball exactly did, because I was expecting it to maybe destroy the second floor, not also the first one. That's why I was going here, because my idea was I get inside, and maybe I begin to make some cash in the first floor, where Delith makes some cash in the first floor. But when I saw that she basically destroyed also the first floor, I'm like,
Oh,
yeah, I
that
have
guy.
to get out.
I hope you like
10
my.
bludgeoning damage.
I hope you.
Maximum
Alright.
Yeah.
damage.
I hope you like the.
What was that enough?
Yes.
Yay!
Okay.
Thing. I
Okay.
think. I don't know. I wasn't looking at it close enough. I might have been
Oh.
wrong, but
By the way,
Oh
Taryn.
well.
whatever. It's gone now. He's
Mm.
dead.
By the way, Taryn, I hope you like my my final response.
Ha 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 ha.
so
All right. So we'll move up here, burn a key, and get 2 more punches in on this guy.
Okay. Punchy punch. Oh,
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 and with the crits today.
So that's the one that hit regular,
Mhm.
Yep. That doesn't kill it.
and there's the
then-
crit.
You're just a little short.
Yeah, I
I can-
figured.
if
Mhm.
you didn't roll
Yeah,
a-
with the one.
Tutski can deal
Yeah,
with
you're
that
short.
on her turn, so Delph just blow up a building.
Mhm.
That was kind of the point.
Hmm.
All right. So I'm assuming the red danger zone is your next target.
Yes.
Yeah, you are
Let's
indeed
see.
too far away from the last remaining spellcaster to actually get counterspelled by them.
Yep, I know.
I'm gonna go ahead and show everything that's in here. Actually, there's one more spellcaster I forgot about.
Ah,
Huh.
10,
That's funny.
10 less.
That's funny, but it's too late now.
Yeah.
Too late now.
I think the
Alright,
correct response
well,
from us would
let's-
be
I think you hit everything but this guy.
You also missed these two.
No, those two aren't. Oh, just barely. Right.
They are just barely out. Alright. So let's do this one at a time. This guy.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh my
He
God, he's
lives.
saving. He lives.
he lives. What a trooper.
Yeah.
Alright, this guy.
He lives
He's
too.
dead.
Oh,
Isn't?
no,
Oh,
he's
no.
that matches the save. Wouldn't that
Mhm.
be he lives?
I think so.
yes. It means he passed.
Wow, I am making this a bit of a killjoy. Alright,
Yeah.
him.
Um,
What? the-
Honestly, I've gone from being disappointed to just finding it funny.
All these lizard folks failed the casting and said like, "Move."
Alright, him.
This one
He is
was
dead.
this one look at his partner like, "What are you doing?" And then he boom burns to the
Jeez. I think he's the only one who's died so far.
well, the
yeah.
good thing is that all of these guys are on the first
He
floor.
dies no matter what, so that's okay. Alright, second floor, let's go.
The second floor is where the important stuff happens.
Ah, good.
It's a good beginning.
ah.
Of course.
Oh my God! That's the third one.
Another
That's more
one with
like the
the
fourth. That's more like the fifth one. I don't know what you're talking
yeah
about.
yeah it's
Again,
The
Cord,
third crit.
take math. Take
Third
math.
crit. Third crit.
yeah
That's what I'm talking about.
yeah that
So I did not do anything wrong this time. So joke's on you. This joke's on you.
and that too.
Alright, let's do some rangers now.
Here are all the
Dead.
bad rolls.
That one
Dead.
dead.
Alright, and the
Again.
canister.
Dead.
The Gaster.
No,
he's
not
not
I
dead.
dead.
don't think he's
It's
dead.
not dead.
No.
He takes full damage at least.
Yeah, he takes full damage, but probably not dead.
Mhm.
He needs like 40, so
Mm.
As a
Alright,
bonus
I think that's
action,
everyone.
as a
Bonus action, twin cast.
No. I'm burning one of my second level spell slots to regain 2 sorcery points,
okay.
and I'm back to 5. Next turn, I can cast Fireball again.
Oh god.
Uh,
There's
you
going to
need-
be
I'm wondering why you want 5 sorcery points. I would have thought 3 would have been enough for whatever you were gonna do.
Uh, sorcery points chart. I need to burn 5 sorcery points to get a third level spell slot, and vice
Ah,
versa. If I burn
okay.
a third level,
Okay,
third
fair
level
enough.
spell slot, I'm getting 5 sorcery points.
Alright, so now that you've mauled most of them, I think there's only the 2 rangers left on you. Yeah, just 2 rangers. Okay, they're gonna target Medrash because he's a nice shiny target.
Mhm.
Good luck.
One hit, the minus
One
3,
hit.
2 damage.
Yep. Alright, now. Now this is gonna be shocking to you, but you've alerted the people on the outpost on your side that there's stuff happening.
You don't say.
We're gonna tear
you.
this barricade down.
Question: from where I am, can I see this caster?
Which one? This one?
This one on the second
That
floor.
one. Um, Yeah, you probably can, especially with the walls blown to
Could
bits.
could I throw 2 daggers at him?
Yes, I'm gonna tell you right now, 2 daggers ain't gonna kill him.
I know it's not going to kill him, but at least he can take him low enough that it's not worth to focus a full powerful attack and
I designed these guys more to be able to reduce your guys' big attacks than to do big attacks themselves. Because with a
I
mob of
know.
enemies like this, I
I
wanted
know,
to.
I know, I know, but what I want is basically for Delith to be able to, just focus her big attacks on the ones that matter and
Alright.
not.
Oh no, he needs to stay over here. I just saw where the next fireball was. It's like, oh no. Oh
Oh
no.
no!
Target
Let's
acquired.
see. Let's see where the next one
Commence
is.
firing
Um,
ignition.
Ooh. I'm surprised you're not covering just in case the second floor to see if you can get rid of this long guy too. That's up there.
The what?
There is one the lizard folk there.
It's easy. It's
There's another.
easier.
Does it?
It is easier to
True.
match it
With an
up
action.
from
Yeah,
this
the lower
side
floor. Yeah,
this
from the
time.
lower floor. Yeah.
Oh, alright. So I guess I still gotta do the actual regular lizard people.
Mhm.
Alright, let's see. 4 attacks on Madarash. Yay. Yay, they
None
all
hit.
missed. Alright.
Yay.
And then because you're the guy, you're the person blowing everything up, 2 attacks on Daleth.
Mhm.
Of course.
You should probably shield some of that.
Shield isn't gonna cover
6?
that.
Yeah,
Oh.
shield is not going to do anything on that.
No.
We are rolling
Because what shield
just
does is
above.
add 5 to the AC. So
Mhm.
AC would become 20. It still hit.
Yes.
Well, at least it's better to take 6 than to
No,
to
I'm not
Still
take.
do.
taking the 8.
Oh, yeah, okay.
No,
The
either
second
way,
one
not
missed.
taking the 8.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I didn't saw that they got
And
someone.
then this person also gets out, so that's 2 more attacks on Medrash. Because I forgot to
Mhm.
move that person.
Mhm.
Perfect. They both missed. All right, good.
Right. How
All
many
right.
flavors of salsa am I going to make today?
Yes.
That's the answer.
Yes.
Oh!
Nice.
It's a
Mm,
crit.
Yeah, that has to kill,
do we
right?
have to roll?
Do I even have to roll for the bonus damage? I'm not going to bother because I think that's
No.
dead. I think that's dead.
Yeah.
That's well, actually, no, you're right. That's dead no matter what. I was looking at the damage instead of health left, so I'm like, wait, no, you might need to. No, it's only got 4 life left. It's dead. It's dead.
Mhm.
And then move over to help Midrash a little bit. That's another 14.
14.
I'm making all the salsa.
Yep. Normal attack. The one that has already been damaged. Uh, Another to the one that's about to take. That's pretty close here.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
It is a
Yeah,
miss.
that's the thing. And yeah, I'm staying right here right now. No, wait. You know what? Just in case, I will move. Yeah, the idea was for me to move my laser, but yeah, I will move here just in case that this my backup come. So they have to go through a bit of the my space. So they will probably focus on attacking me rather than try to attack. That's key. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, I found a good image for what Daleth does. An even better one.
Yeah, yeah. The Batman villain in my image is perfect. Yeah.
All right.
We need to find an image of what Tutski does as well,
Elani.
because it would be unfair.
Yep. So, surprise, surprise. Punchy,
Mhm.
punchy.
All right. So here's what Tutski does.
Yep.
Yeah.
All the
On
bonks.
this guy.
That hits. He's still alive. So I'm just gonna wait till you do all your
Extra
bonks on him and just
attack.
add up.
Mhm.
So that's 17.
Still alive.
And I'll just do one more.
Yeah,
Mhm.
That misses. Oh well.
darn.
Actually, well, yeah, I already committed. I'm sorry. I already committed.
Yeah,
That's
no,
fine.
it's okay. It's no problem.
Alright.
It's
Orbital
fine.
laser targeting.
Target
Do,
squire.
do.
The
Target
Joker is
acquired.
having a great time.
Tutsky does
First thing I do is
Tutsky does a really
burn-
good British impression. You may fire when ready.
I burn all of my come on
Sorcery points.
Mhm. Someone has been a nasty kid. Papa Spunks.
28
Again.
Damn it.
again.
Again.
I mean,
Alright.
the previous roll was. I mean,
Mhm.
38 is very close to.
Alright, I'll do the one on the
maximum,
second
so-
floor first.
No.
Perfect.
He dies.
Technically, 28 is average.
Mhm,
Yes, 20.
When you're rolling 8d6, it is
yes,
absolutely in the middle.
mhm.
yes.
Mhm.
Alright. That guy. Survive!
Lives.
I'm waiting for the crit. I'm waiting for the crit success
The,
again.
the lizard folks are super smart for some reason to the magic.
I
I'm
mean,
surprised they're smart at all.
Dies.
Yep.
I mean the normal ones. The normal ones have some instinct for the lizard magic that they are like jumping to the
perfect.
side.
I mean, the only ones that are actually.
Avoiding it are the normal ones.
Oh
Yeah.
no, the mage only takes
Ooh.
half.
Oh,
Oh no!
Oh no!
that's fine.
Is it on the range for you to use your Eldritch Blast?
It should be. It's one.
No sorcery points though.
No sorcery
Mhm.
points. Yes, that means next turn.
Alright. It's beautiful. You've wiped out most of the enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Less work.
Also,
Mhm.
the bad guy, the chief is cowering as he hears another nearby explosion.
I vote we leave
He's
him.
just
Oh,
not
God.
getting out and doing anything.
I vote we leave him to me since that's Dennis' original plan.
Sure.
We still have one, two,
Still got a parade of people up here coming for
3
you.
mages to take care of,
Mhm.
and those guys on the floor.
Yeah, but
We've
those
got to
are
take out.
sort.
We've got to take out the geek patrol.
But you
Mhm.
can take care of those that are marching out of
Alright,
the
this
door.
guy's
Oh,
gonna
that's
jump
my
into the
plan.
water to get down.
Mhm.
This guy's trying to escape.
He jumped down from up above.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
So Alani,
Wait,
So
you've
that's
got
my
your
way of
wait,
target.
wait.
avoiding fall damage.
Shouldn't
bugs.
he take damage because
No,
that
water.
high jump?
Water.
But jumping on water is not something that doesn't
I
hurt.
know, I know the physics that jumping into water like that is bad, but this is also someone who lives in water a lot, so he'd know how to do a 10-foot jump.
Also,
like
this
that
is the
safely.
video game.
Okay.
Also, this is technically a video game, so.
Damn
Also,
it.
also
Let me try to give us some advantage so we have to fight less
Look,
mooks.
this
I
is
already
like Minecraft,
tried.
a million-foot
You're not
tall
gonna
jump into
convince
a-
him, just like I wasn't able to convince him to do more damage with lightning and water. Okay?
And
I
I
didn't.
backed him up on
I
that.
did. No.
This
I'm
is
not. I'm not complaining to Big Guy. I'm seeing that I'm not getting to Big Guy. I'm complaining to Core, who say also
Hush,
this is a
Cloud.
video game.
This is all your fault, Madras.
This is all your fault, Cloud. It's
alright.
Cloud's fault.
Uh,
It's Cloud's fault.
2 attacks on Medrash.
Okay.
I think that's
No, both
it
fail
for
because
the
it's
melee
21.
attacks. You've shut down a lot of the melee attacks. I gotta check what I
have to do
actually
one
gave the
AC.
casters, because I've just had them kind of sitting there, just kind of gawking at what's been happening. This looks
No, 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 no,
big.
no, 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 no,
What
no.
do I want to deal with this? Ah, perfect. I didn't actually give them any
They rolled a
cantrips.
-1 on their intelligence.
I gave them 0 cantrips, so that's why.
No, it's too far.
All right, I guess it's time to magic missile.
Okay.
Magic missile.
Or do you mean
To who?
magic missile? Because it's
Hmm.
meh.
Meh.
Magic
Magic missile.
Magic fission.
To who? I
Mm,
ask it.
Let's see. I've got 9 missiles and 4 targets.
Oh, 120 actually. 120 feet. You can hit everyone,
Hmm.
even with those guys.
All
Well,
right.
almost.
You know what? Let's. I want to try.
Mhm.
I'm gonna try something else. See if this works.
No.
Mhm.
Uh. No, it didn't. That makes me sad. Because I want to get
They
the
have a
plus.
formula that works.
All right, so let's
Mhm.
call it 3 on Tutski. So that's
So first
3
day on
plus
Tusky.
1 plus 3 plus 2. Because each die gets a +1 to it.
Hmm.
You're still raging too.
7,
I
You're
am.
still on your first rage.
9.
I
Like,
am.
Yeah.
you
I
got
am.
lucky.
I am.
I mean, this was designed to just be a 1 encounter.
And I only rage on
I was
for story
planning.
purposes.
I was planning for you guys to just rampage through this.
Oh, trust me, next turn with this garrison coming down, Tootsie's gonna go raid that one scene from the Battle of Helm's Deep with
All
Gimli
right.
and Aragorn.
Tusky takes 4 damage.
3, didn't you say?
4.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 3.
Each die gets +1. So
Okay.
that's actually a 9 for the first 3 dice.
Okay.
So
The
that halves to
following
4.
the
And then the
dice on
next
the middle are
3 are
for.
gonna be Medrash. So
Okay,
that's
so that's 2
5,
plus
8.
2 4 yeah
8.
8.
All right, and then Alani can take the remaining 3. So
Which
that's
is
9.
it's 9.
2 4
Yikes.
yeah 9.
Hold on. I don't have anything that can.
If it was physical, I could do something.
Don't worry, 2 of them are out of magic missiles at this point.
That doesn't make it better.
That means there's not a whole lot of guaranteed damage I've got left. Anyway. 2D. Tootsie roll.
Cue the Lord of the Rings music. Dun, dun. 12 damage. Is that enough?
No.
Not that one.
That will be though.
Yeah. If you'd gotten that one first, it would have been enough. This is the Lord of the Rings
Longsword
music
on
you
the
wanted,
one
right?
that's close to me. Oh god, is that enough or?
Yep. Oh, it is enough to hit, but I don't know if that's
Yeah, it
enough
kills.
to kill. Okay.
Okay, then Medrash moves here alongside that skin attacks that guy with his last extra attack. Oh, that
That's-
misses.
Leave it to the expert.
Hey, you both killed one thing this turn.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Alani.
Let me think about this.
Deal with the ones in the water. That's my suggestion.
Yeah, we will be leaving.
I think I only have one that I know of in the water.
You have 3 key points. Uh, how
Cast magic missile at the darkness.
how high is it to get on the ramp?
On the
Yeah,
what?
on the
On
on
the-
the on the bridge.
Here. on the bridge.
That's like 10 feet up off the ground.
Okay, let me draw.
Mm,
I could
You could.
get up there and
Give them a fisting.
give the
Damn it, Pika!
give this mage at least a bad day.
I was about to say, yeah, you go do that because I think Medrash and Tutsky have got the garrison covered.
Mhm.
I was okay. Yeah, sure. I don't have any more breath anymore either.
And both Tatsuki and me can easily move to down below and cover the one that's on the water.
Mhm.
So you can begin to cover the upper floor with the list.
Mhm.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna burn my first wings. Boom. And get up on the bridge.
They can fly now? Oh no, kill me.
Medrash is
They
not
can
looking
fly
at that,
now,
so he
they
does
can
something.
fly now. Oh, no.
Medrash.
Madrash is
Wait,
not
wait.
looking. It's okay.
Yeah,
She's not doing this to
exactly.
show
That's
off.
I know, but
She's
what
already
I mean
proved.
is,
She's
this time, this time when Dennis goes, he can fly too.
She can
Medrash will be
fly
like,
too?
Yeah.
I was about to say.
Medrash will be like, yeah, I don't believe
I
you."
really am a better dragon, huh?
Yeah.
Alright,
The one
Yeah,
she
make your
man.
attack
Yeah,
rolls.
I was about to say the one
Yes,
that
I
she.
can make the attack roll.
I'm pretty sure the one that only needs to show off to was.
Hey,
she's already done so.
I think it's
Nice.
just me and you critting all day long today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Attack roll
Hey,
on save
hey!
throws.
I crit as well.
Ooh,
But
that's
only
not
when
great.
it doesn't do any extra.
That's not great.
Again with
Another one.
one.
Alright. More schmacks.
The extra attack. Still not great.
Oh my god.
Final smack.
That's 12, so
It's
it's
a
a
final
40,
smackdown.
so he needs one more, probably.
So if we follow the tradition, you're gonna miss this last one. That's how you've been rolling every single time.
If I miss this last one, can I burn a key and roll another?
Yes.
Okay.
But you hit, so it's okay.
Yay.
I was about
I'm
to
pretty
say.
sure
Yes,
they're
that-
dead.
Also,
pretty sure
Pika,
it's dead.
to make the point, I was about to say that everyone's crit today except for Max.
Yep.
And then I call over to the other one across the bridge. Bet you've never seen an elf fly, have you? In Draconic.
Well, when we throw them off towers, you might say we do, but I should shut up now.
But
Actually, no.
he's-
Can I
I-
turn that into? No, I can't because that's.
I think it would have
I would
been
have
more
taken
cool
an
if-
action.
I think it would have been more cool if you just look at the other one just made a come at me.
This one will be getting some
This one,
Eldritch
I
Blast.
missed.
Yes.
I missed the ping.
The one
Was
down
it this
there.
Yeah,
one?
yeah, this one. This
Okay.
Yeah. Which one?
Okay.
Eldritch Blast number 1.
It's
Good.
sits for days.
Nice.
It's not a kill yet.
Nope. Eldritch Blast number 4.
Oh,
Miss.
oh no.
Oh no, we didn't need him,
Oh,
Briss.
no.
We didn't need him, Briss. We needed a hit.
Do I need those things? I might need them, so that's my turn.
Yep.
Well, seeing the damage you have wreaked on them, these last 3 are gonna flee. You've kind of single-handedly trounced their entire thing,
You
so they're
dare
gonna flee
flee.
off into the distance.
I'd
It's
seen
like they were
that.
ready
no,
to
not
charge
no.
at you.
Look, it's not. Medra, I could imagine Medra saying, "No, don't."
No,
You can just stop. You can just stop doing what you're doing.
Give me a second. Seeing those 3 left. He looks at the one that he has in front of him, and says, "If you want, you can run too. I see no purpose in chasing you."
Make
And
an
the one that he has in
intimidation
front
check.
of him. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. An intimidation check. Medrash was not being intimidated. He was just saying it.
How about
He
you
wasn't
trying to
persuade?
intimidate
I'll
him.
intimidate.
It's not gonna be a hard check at this point. You've pretty
He's
much
not trying to
routed-
intimidate, but if
But
you want to make
I
an
am.
intimidation,
But I am.
You're not making this roll,
I know.
but that
he's just saying it plainly. Medrash is not.
run away.
Run
Ow,
away.
Hey, Pika, I'll be honest, that was kind of sort of the point of calling across the bridge to the other one.
Yep.
So, would I have to make an intimidation check there too?
You can if you want.
Okay, so the funny thing is I got Draconic Presence. So if I fail this check, I can use... Oh wait, no, that was a reaction, so I don't have that anymore, technically. But I rolled a 19!
Nope. Out
Right.
of here.
And now I'll intimidate the one in the water. Going. I'll just give him a death glare. The old Tutski death glare.
Can he see you?
Can the one in the water see
Not
me?
from there, no.
No, not
Well-
from there.
You're pretty far away.
I'll
It'll be
just-
And
extra
there's
difficult
also,
if
and there's
you try to
also
do
a
it from
wall.
there.
There's also a wall between you.
Mm.
Yeah, there's a wall. So what happened with the rest of the enemies?
Yeah.
There are two inside here.
Yeah, honestly, at this point, I think it's
Yep. Yep, Pika. Agree.
honestly at this point I think it's over. These two are gonna. I'll just go ahead and get rid of all of this because it don't matter. They're gonna slip into the water and try and escape.
Wait, technically, this isn't this down?
It's down. It doesn't go all the way to the bottom. There's
Okay,
a small
okay,
gap
okay, okay.
that.
Okay.
Oh,
There you go,
okay.
sure.
I see. I had figured. That's why I wanted
Yeah.
to, but we were just so far back, I wouldn't have been able to see it. And my dark
Yeah.
vision doesn't necessarily help underwater, so.
So they're all running. They're still on the map if you want to chase them. But
No, the only one that Medrash will want to chase is the leader. He's not going to want
Tutski
to
is basically
let
just
that one get away.
Tutski just
oh, the leader
basically
did escape. The leader's one of the ones that's run away though.
Damn it.
Crap.
crap.
I mean, you can try to do a perception check to try and spot them.
Well,
if you
let's
can get to a
see.
good
Let's
I will
see.
try.
point.
I will try.
Right now, you're looking
perception
through a
is
building, or at least the remains of one.
If you manage to find where he is, I can.
Yeah,
Hey,
no,
I,
but
ro-
that's just
I actually
nothing.
rolled a good perception check.
Medrash says nothing. So yeah.
I do an okay perception.
It's time to
well,
roll, I
Mhm.
guess.
there
And
are
then you
a
should see-
handful of bodies in the water,
Um.
but so you can see some other shapes in the water. The only one you care
Hmm.
about is there. Or did you even see any of those pings?
Yes.
Because I just realized I was pinging on the GM layer. So
I
other
got
stuff,
those pings.
and then the one you care about.
Is where.
That's the one we care about, right here.
That one.
So, Alani, since she's already up here, she's gonna
Mhm.
dive into the water.
Tutski's just
No
gonna
need.
start marching and just yell.
All right, so here. Wait,
Just-
should I do fall damage because you presumably do not know about jumping from heights into the water?
Does it really matter from 10 feet up? Because I automatically
See, when I
negate
do
30
that, you complain that I should do damage.
Okay, look, yeah, but no, I didn't. I didn't.
I know.
No,
I
keep
didn't
saying
either. I
it.
was
I'm
teasing.
No, I'm the only one that complained. So
Yeah.
yeah, it
It's
was
fine.
me.
So here's
Into
the
the
deal.
water you go.
I automatically negate 35 points of fall damage.
Yeah.
So,
What's your swim speed?
gosh, I don't know.
Is question.
Perfect.
Is
So
the
is that
building
going to be
damage?
an athletics check then? I guess.
Leave him to
Well,
me.
first, one sec. Why would
you
I?
can attack him, Dallas, but let him be done. Let all of us, the ones that can chase him, get this out of our chest, and then you can go and take the glory from us.
What is swim speed equal to? Isn't it half movement?
Something like that.
I think yes.
Though
I
you
think
also
it's
would need
half
to succeed on
movement
a check, I think, because
unless
not
you
every.
have.
What?
Yeah.
I think it's athletics. Let me look at my DM cheat screen.
Mhm.
I'm
Quick
pretty sure it
reference.
is athletics.
Okay, so each foot of
Or
movement costs 1 extra foot in difficult 2 in extra in difficult terrain. When you're climbing, swimming, or crawling, you ignore this extra cost if you have climbing speed and use it to climb, or swimming speed, use it to swim. At the DM's option, climbing a slippery vertical surface or one with causes successful strength checks. Getting any distance in rough water might require a successful athletics check.
Okay, yeah,
Is
this
this
is
rough
a
water?
river, so it's got a current. It's not going to be a tough check, but it is going to be a check.
Okay. Athletics is the one thing I have a minus in, so
Perfect.
Oh.
And you're jumping into the water.
Ooh.
we never see
Shit.
Elani again.
We don't see that again. Yeah. I wanted
Alright, so where are
to.
you entering the water? You can go ahead and put yourself there.
so the idea was jumping off and basically diving right in there.
So that'd be like here, I want to say. Yes.
Should be
Yes,
around
okay.
there. Yeah.
Like right here
Yeah.
or whatever.
Alright. So, due to the current and not being able to control yourself, it kind of pushes you towards the the beach space.
Okay.
Okay. Question before we go to again. That is, which is the one that's going to take the glory. Is the building damaged enough for Medrash to jump on the
Run through
second
the
floor?
walls, yes. This
No,
was almost
not to run through the walls. To jump to the second floor.
it might not be entirely stable to go up there at this point. I'm not sure.
Because the thing is, I need to get into the bridge. That's the thing I'm trying to do with my
Yeah,
steed
you can go
to
up to
get
get to the
on the run.
bridge, yes.
Okay.
There is a ladder also right here.
Tutski's gonna run along the shoreline just in case
I
somebody needs to
know
pull her
with the
out.
ladder, but it's much better.
Wait, how
Yeah,
did
Alana's calling
he
out,
just teleport?
oops!
Yeah, Tutski's gonna run around the shoreline just in case Alani needs her help.
Medrash is going to run. Give me a second that I calculated running. Yeah, to here, and then try to jump.
Yeah, that's not. You
And
can't go
try
that far, Tusky.
I
I
tried
know.
to jump to
I
the
was doing
second
that for
floor.
flavour.
Okay.
That will be strength of Lamray,
Yep.
right? Strength
Yep.
check. Give me a second. I'm opening Lamray's character sheet because, and that
Yep, it
is
gets
that
you onto
enough?
the second floor.
Yeah,
It's
I'm on the
able to
second
make
floor.
small leaps in a single bound.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm the second floor there, and then I'm going to.
Technically, since I dash, I
If
should make it there. Yeah.
all right, I forgot. I'm not going to be attacking, so that will be 40, right? 45, right?
Yep.
So I have 100. So it should be to. Give me a second. That's 45 because I didn't move fine.
Door. Hey, look, there's a lever.
Yeah, I should be around there. It's where I stop in my running.
Alright. Alright, athletics check again. See if you can catch the current. Yes, you're able to steady yourself. You can move half your normal movement as a swim speed.
And you can do double action to move faster.
This is true.
Let's just both do dash actions.
Yeah, I'm doing dash actions too. So
Right there.
Okay.
I can probably see him now.
Alright,
Like, for
let's
real.
now show them all up and kill them in one shot. I don't know if you can one shot them. Also, it's not like a thick, like 100% door. They're more like it's more like a kind of thing of a wooden trunk, like wooden trunks, kind of in a gate shape, so you can see through it. So this is a legal shot. Riss?
If you position yourself more and more,
Oh, can you hear me now?
yeah, we
Now
can.
I can.
Okay. Okay.
See.
I'm casting magic missile as a second level.
How many bullets is that?
4.
That's
One
not.
more.
4.
Plus,
Uh,
plus,
If you were around here, I think you could maybe be able to see it, to see him.
I was about to say, if
Alright.
Delith doesn't finish him, I can finish him with my longbow.
Ah, perfect. And Delith steals the kill.
No problem.
No problem. I mean, Tootsie's more focused on
So
trying to get a
his
line out.
battered body
Washes ashore.
washes onto the shore, and while you're distracted with that, the lizard folk that are under the water continue to slip away, unless you're gonna try and stop them.
No, we're not.
Run away!
We killed the head of the clan. They probably will look for someone that doesn't try a scheme like this again.
Investigate.
Okay, so I'm technically still in the water. Do you want me to make another athletics check, or can
Nah,
I just wash
you can get
ashore?
out. You're in a shallower
Okay.
section of it.
Okay.
The current's not as hard in these little side streams.
Yeah, Midrash now slowly is going to get back to where the group is.
Are you gonna
So
pull
So I
the
searched
lever?
this guy.
yeah, and yeah, jumping down on all that, taking his time with everything.
Okay, so did you pull the lever?
Which level? Lever.
Lever.
I
The
didn't see.
lever on the
This
second floor.
lever.
Oh, that one.
The,
Okay, no,
the
I
only
didn't.
reason to
I
go
did.
to the second floor.
I didn't see it because Mears was burning everything down, so I ignored what it was there.
All right.
Look,
Well, you pulled
I
the
didn't know
lever.
if that survived or not. Okay, I'm going for the lever and turning it off.
should we get rid of the turn order now?
Yeah.
I'm back.
Look, we didn't
I
start the
turn it
fire.
off.
It was always
Mhm.
burning since it was Marissa's turning.
Did we? Where are we?
Ah,
We did it.
you're finally awake.
Yes.
You were caught trying to cross the border.
Where is everyone? Okay.
Well, you've
And then,
opened up the gate. Uh,
mhm,
the building that you're in, well, the kind of gate
mhm,
system that you're in is fairly crudely constructed. You can tell a lot
yeah.
of it was kind of lashed together pretty quickly. It
Mhm,
wouldn't be that hard to dismantle it to make it no longer able to block the
mhm,
flow of the river, ever.
mhm. Okay.
Let that be a job for those people back in the town.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
they probably will know what to do better than us.
Because I mean,
which
if
are
this got
more
assembled in
adventurous.
like a month, it's not going to be like a super sturdy structure.
Also, can we raid this place and get Medrash back as 20 gold?
Yes, you find
Okay.
you
Yes.
on the corpse of the leader, you find a bag with like 120 gold in it. Business
I
dried
take
up
the
fast.
20 and the
20
rest for
goes
the.
back to you.
Yeah,
How about this? How about this? We split 20 more among the rest of us. Take most of it back to the town.
Tutski would argue we should take
You see,
all of the rest back to the town.
Okay.
Medrash
sure.
argues also for that because Medrash, yeah, it's not our money; it's
That
money
is
of
fair.
the probably of town.
That is fair. I mean, it
Medrash,
doesn't fix everything, but they now have control back over this river, and they can do whatever they
as
want with this fort, and we can give them
That's right.
as
what was it?
as
25
proof,
days worth of wealthy living back to them.
Yeah, exactly. Plus,
For one person.
Medrash
25 days
is
worth for one person.
Medrash also
There is
takes
more than
the
one
corpse
But
person.
none
of
of them
the
are wealthy
leader as
livers anyway, so
Yeah, I know.
Medrash takes the corpse of the leader as a proof that we did the jump.
Let Tutski carry that thing.
I mean,
Oh no, yeah,
this is Tutski's
Medrash
honor.
is going to do
This
that.
is Tutski's.
Let-
This
But
is
if that
this
he
is
wants
Tutski's
to
honor
or not,
quest. This is Tutski's
Just
honor
tie
no, no.
off
quest.
the leg to your
Let's
mount. Honestly, you don't even need to pick it up.
let's go for let's go
I
for
didn't say that
a
Medrash picks himself. I said that Medrash finds a way to try to take the
Anyone but
corpse. But if
Tolani
that's he
because she
wants
has
to take
-1
it,
to
yeah.
strength.
I mean, I can
I
carry
have
it, but it'll be a
-1
lot
to
more. It'll be a
strength
lot
as
more.
well.
I can carry it, but it'll be a lot more humiliating for it to be dragged by the legs of the lizard thing.
Anyway,
Medrash that
I'm
says
proposing
Lamray.
I'm
Tutski never said.
proposing
Tutski didn't.
I'm proposing a plot twist.
What?
Um Medras takes the corpse of the leader and mounts it on his wall.
Why would he do that?
What wall?
What
Congratulations, you're
wall?
an evil
Exactly.
character now.
anyway, so you figure out how you're transporting the body and you bring it
Yeah.
back to town.
Tutski walks in at the front of
People are a
a.
little shocked seeing a dead lizard folk body being carried
Mm-hmm.
into town.
Medrash obviously presents there to the guy that's sending on the job and says, "This is the leader."
Tutski hands him the
Well-
100 gold, and here,
Mhm.
Yeah.
here's the gold pilfered from your people.
Mhm.
Well, that'll definitely help us get stuff started back up again. What did you do with the gate?
We left it open.
We
We left it open.
disarming it on the stuff on the other stuff around there will be more of your job.
Perhaps,
We are
Alright.
not aware of how to do that kind of stuff.
perhaps you could maybe keep the fort there as an extra bit of protection from any forces that come from that direction.
You
Yep,
can
that
start
fort is technically
operating
now
the
Alright.
you can start
Well-
operating the fort yourselves now.
We appreciate the help. This will really help us get jump started on getting the town going again.
It was the least I could do.
No problem.
So,
It was our pleasure. Says
gosh,
Medrash.
we still have all of that giant gold, don't we?
Yeah, we
Yes.
do.
Mhm.
This is not the
Yeah.
right place I feel to trade it in for, though.
Nope.
I
They
mean, next
wouldn't
stop
have
is
anything to
capital of
have.
the empire, so
Yeah.
This is true. This is true.
yeah, you should probably be able to find someone who wants it.
Tell you what,
Mhm.
Since I'm actually feeling very generous, I'm gonna give 50 more gold pieces.
Okay.
You earn influence with Tutski.
Your generosity is very appreciated. This'll
Derek looks at the line a bit like, really? More
Ma-
surprised than anything.
Influence gained
Medrash
Tutski. Influence lost Delish.
Medrash just gives a rifle nod, yeah, agreeing with all of that.
if you guys are ever back in the area, we'll make sure to take good care of you.
Medrash
you,
says,
sir.
just having in mind what we mentioned to you before
Yes,
we
of
went on
course.
our case will be enough for me.
As friends of
Mr.
yours are probably, good friends to have. So
Mister, before you go, those two dwarves that are residing in your town, do you know anything about them?
they just came in cup like a couple days ago, I want to say. I don't know much about them. They claim to be from. I gotta look up my own name for the Dwarf Kingdom. They claim to be from Storeberg. The parent, old friend of family of the younger dwarf. I guess the older one's blind and deaf. So when the young dwarf communicates with him, he's signing on his skin, so he can actually feel it for communication. Yeah, I don't know much about them. The old ones seems to, like being with people, though I guess it's kind of difficult for him to communicate. The younger one's a little bit more standoffish, like he's I guess he might feel like he's a bit too good to be with a lot of people here, though I'm not exactly sure what gives him that. Uh,
Mirasai nods there, understanding what he means.
I mean, he seems kind of like a, just a bit of youthful pride. It seemed like once he heard about
Exactly.
the issues, like that the old guy had to hold him back from trying to go deal with it himself.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, exactly what Medrash was thinking.
Sounds familiar, Tutski says under her breath.
Medrash that looks at her and says, not low enough to be heard by anyone, but says, "We're not everyone like that." At the one point,
Well, plenty of people have been. Yeah,
he's mumbling this
yeah.
just to Tatsuki.
Not me, Delith says with a smile.
Tutski just
The,
doesn't reply.
Medrash just gives a dry look to Delith when she answers that.
Tutski's not
the
replying.
the
Go on.
old guy's been, I guess, decently popular with kids. He seems to have quite the way with them. I don't
Oh
know, they
no,
seem like
he's a
decent
blind,
folks.
deaf Gandalf.
Of the dwarves, of course.
So where we are.
Though I will say, I've got him seemingly a little bit more of his surroundings than blind and deaf would lead you to believe.
Wait, he's blind?
Yes.
Wasn't
The sign when the younger dwarf signs to him, it's often like done on his skin so he can on the older dwarf's skin so he can feel it. Communication seems to be something they've worked really hard to make work. So the old dwarf seems to be able to do signs separate and understand that they'll be seen. I think it might have been an affliction that came later in life because he also can speak when he's aware of people around him and has something he wants to say to everyone.
okay, that's out of character. I thought that he was the one that saw us and alerted the young one.
No, the young one was probably one of Zora's.
Well, you know something's up with them.
Yep.
It might be a
He,
contradiction.
again, remember that the townspeople said that he appears to be much more aware of his surroundings than someone who's blind is.
I'm just making sure that I remember that
Oh no,
correctly.
that's why I'm pointing out. That fact that Pika said, that NPC said.
But I mean, despite that odd stuff, I do get the feel that they're generally good people. If a little weird.
Mhm.
A little
Anyway, if you're
weird.
staying the night here, we'll make sure to take good care of you.
A night on the if it isn't too much trouble, a night in the cheapest place, it would be nice to have one for one night to
Yep.
rest outside of the road.
Sleep in a
Tutski,
bed.
yeah.
You
It
hear
can't have been that comfortable coming upriver.
Tutski,
at that you hear Delith's voice directly in your head
Hmm.
saying, "The cheaper."
Medra says they are they are probably short on space. What do you want to impose on them on their nicest place?
Hey, if you
I
guys
want a
are
good
arguing
bed.
about something,
If
how about
there's
we just give you the nicest already available rooms?
don't trouble yourself, friend. You've done enough for us by giving us a place to stay. We appreciate it.
Exactly, says Medrash. Ignore ignore her. She tends to get very much into the glory and all of that.
Tutski
Sometimes
offers her
it's passenger.
Tutski offers her hand to the older villager and just nods in appreciation.
All right.
I hope this helps you in some way.
Anyway, while you're around town, Vron will come up to you and go, "I heard you dealt with the lizard folk. Ah, I wish I could have been the one to do that. Fortunately, the old man wasn't willing to let me go."
Sometimes
Medrash,
sometimes you have to
go
know
on.
how to pick your battles before you decide to rush in.
Besides, I don't think that.
Can I gouge? Can I gouge this guy's readiness for fighting? What kind
Yes,
of?
make an insight check.
Perception. Oh, insect. Okay. While Elani does
I
that,
tell
Medras
nothing.
says, while Elani tells nothing, Medras says, perhaps, but it's better to always be with others. I am sure that if it wasn't because of my companions, I wouldn't have been able to do this alone.
Never rush into a battle you're unprepared for, Tusky adds.
Mhm.
I concur.
Anyway,
Unless you got a
so
dragon at your side.
have you considered? Uh, you notice the old dwarf indicating something to on, and then he goes, "Oh yeah, so you will be willing to let us travel with you down to Cornea, right?"
I look at
Can somebody
Medrash.
else? Can somebody else make an
Midrash,
insight
for
check?
now, doesn't. Well, there are suspicious stuff on these guys. Doesn't see the point of denial, so he gives a kind of affirmative look to Tatsuki without nodding.
I, that could be arranged. We're gonna spend the night here to recuperate, and then we'll make tracks in the morning.
All right, that sounds perfect. I'll let him know. And Braun
Mhm.
goes back to Gamal and signs on, to him, probably indicating the
Mhm.
affirmative. Let me just add them to your journal, and we can pick
That
up
session.
next week for
About
the
or next
journey
time.
south.
Hmm.
Bum
2 weeks.
bum 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 bum.
Next time,
Which brings us to
the
a
leg
very good.
south,
Sentinels.
Mhm.
which isn't that far actually.
So we're here. You said right?
Yep. And then here is where Aquarnia
Mhm.
is about. Here, let me double check the city's
I
handout.
thought it was like right here.
Yeah, it might be. I needed to double check the handout. It's been a while since yeah, it is like right down here.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
here, let me update. Oop.
Oh no, we've scalped the image.
Ooh. There you go. And I've ruined it by making it in a different color, but oh well.
But you've also
No
scalped him,
problem.
which also means that poor guy's not got a scalp anymore.
Anyway, so that's it for this week's Chronicles of Ebola. Tune in next time as we head towards the big city.
Stuff and things will happen.
Many stuff and a couple of things.
Is that um? Is
And
that
Alani will continue being a better dragon than Medrash.
And Tutsuki will actually acknowledge how useful Alani is and actually feel better about herself.
is that is that city the capital
The
of the
Empire?
empire or not?
Yes.
Okay. Time to steal from the emperor himself. This would
No,
go well.
the better plan would be to try and figure out what underwear the emperor's wearing.
Exactly. And then say
Joke's
something
on you, he
offensive to
goes
him.
commando.
And then say something offensive to him.
You
It's
may
an
go
even
commando,
better
but it's a
plan.
little small, don't you think?
Considering going commando is going without underwear,
Hmm.
I don't see how that could be small.
It could be tightly packed in.
Anyway,
And with that,
that's it
I
for
think
this
we are.
time.
Mhm.
Yeah, tune in next week for more Star Wars shenanigans where we will probably steal a Star Destroyer.
Yes.
And then we come back to everyone's favorite thing, escort mission. Yay!
Escort mission.
Escort mission.
I've got some exciting stuff planned for it. It's gonna be great.
The old man is also going to be a secret dragon, and is also going to be a better dragon than Midrash.
The old man will pull up.
I
a
want to
knife.
say something, but
Your money or your life.
It's a tough choice. Give me a moment.
go off the airport.
What?
Anyway,
Stop the stream.
Yes, I'm going to stop the stream tyrant. Give me a second. I need a good outro. I need a good outro. Bye!